the award-winning BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios. Over 1 million views in 2024. We're where you need to advertise. Subscribe to our Worthy Road Studios YouTube channel and join the over 5,500 subscribers watching local sports, Union University, Bethel College, and USJ. Multi-camera broadcasts, slow motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers. Thanks to our sponsors who make it all possible. BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios, the premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome in. This is USJ High School Football. We are broadcasting live from Summerville, Tennessee. The Bruins back on the road this week in week number 4 to take on the Fayette Academy Vikings on the road. My name is Thomas Pugh. Ben Howard, my broadcast partner, will be along very shortly, and we are happy to have you along here tonight as the Bruins back on the road again for week number 4, second week in a row. The Bruins come into this game with an overall record of 3 wins and no losses. The Bruins 1-0 in Division II Single A play. This will be a division game tonight, and as a matter of fact, this is the first Division IIA game for Fayette Academy. The Vikings come into this ball game with an overall record of 1-2. And once again, all 3 games for the Vikings so far have been outside of district play. This is their first district game here tonight at home as they host our USJ Bruins. Kickoff is set for 7 p.m., as is the norm here in high school football. You see the clock kicking us down there to the top of the hour, and we'll have a lot to do between now and then. You see both teams on the field, USJ wearing their road whites again as they did last week at TCA. USJ last week in a thriller. I know you'll remember it. A recap of that game is coming up. USJ winning that game in dramatic fashion last week over Trinity Christian Academy. The final score 23-21. USJ leading most of that ball game, and then Trinity taking a lead, leaving USJ only about a minute, actually about 55 seconds left in that game to respond, and they did so, like I said, in dramatic fashion to get a game-winning field goal from Cohen Neighbors to win that ball game. We will recap that ball game, Ben Howard and I, in just a few moments. Also, coming up, we will recap the other games in and around Division II Single A from last Friday night, as well as look at what's going on tonight in Division II Single A on the west side. Who's playing where, we'll let you know during the pregame. All of that is coming up. Plus, we've got an injury report. We spoke with Miss Tori Farrell earlier today with Dynamics, and an injury report is coming up before we kick things off here live from Fayette Academy. We'll also have the national anthem here locally, the invocation, all of that as we set the stage for USJ taking on Fayette Academy tonight on the road. The Bruins are. Ben Howard's going to join me next. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll talk about last Friday night's game against Trinity Christian Academy. That one in the record books, and it was one for the ages, certainly. And we'll talk more about that game, preview this game, and much more to come here in the pregame. This is USJ Football on the BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios.
Beat the heat and beat the clock. McCoy's Heating and Air is giving away a free limited-time 12-year parts and labor warranty absolutely free until September 30th. That's over a decade of peace of mind at no extra cost. Don't sweat it. Call McCoy's today for your free estimate and lock in West Tennessee's best HVAC deal.
Whether you're a designer, homeowner, builder, commercial, residential, we're here to help make ideas come to reality. Builder finished products 10 United Drive in Jackson. Come see us.
Have you ever thought about real estate investments or purchasing a home? Are you tired of dealing with the headaches of managing your real estate portfolio? Cornerstone Realty has you covered. We can advise you on anything real estate related. Your property, our priority. Cornerstone Realty and Property Management.
At Chuck Hutton Nissan, every vehicle's on the clock because our goal is simple. No car stays on the lot for more than 21 days. That's right, 21 days to find a buyer, make a deal, and move it on down the road. That means larger inventory, more incentives, and faster deals. If it's on the lot, it's going fast because at Chuck Hutton Nissan in Jackson, 21 days is the goal. Come see us at Chuck Hutton Nissan, just off I-40, exit 80 or 82 on Van Drive, Jackson.
Buying a home is a major milestone, and at the Bank of Jackson, we want to help you achieve it. Our mortgage specialists can assist you with conventional, VA, FHA, or construction loans, as well as USDA and THDA development loans. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
An hour ago, Theo airballed the game-winning shot. But at Zaxby's, he's dunking all over these fools. Zax sauce, bang. Tongue torch, boom. Hot honey mustard. My man's putting on a clinic.
Welcome to Dunk City.
And one, baby.
Thanks, baby. Dude. Babe, dude.
Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's. Hi, I'm Cody Fitz with Fitscapes. Our business's focus is on building your dream yard at your dream home. When designing our backyards, we always like to start with our pool and patio areas first. Then we complement that with the landscaping, and we finish with the lawn for all of the outdoor entertaining needs. After installation is complete, we provide annual maintenance for all of your lawn care and landscaping needs. Fitscapes, let's build something beautiful.
Whether you're a designer, homeowner, builder, commercial, residential, we're here to help make ideas come to reality. Builder finished products, 10 United Drive in Jackson. Come see us.
We welcome you back to Fayette Academy, Somerville, Tennessee. The Bruins on the road tonight to take on Fayette Academy. The Vikings 1-2 coming into this ball game. The Bruins 3-0. Thomas Pugh, glad to have you along. If you are a member of the Bruin faithful, we hope you can join us in person tonight. If you are not, we are happy to have you along. Streaming here on this network, the BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios. Wherever you are, call a friend, call a relative, call everybody. Let them know the Bruins are playing ball on Facebook, on Worthy Road Studios, or on USJ's Facebook page, University School of Jackson. That's where you can find us, streaming live right now. And then later on tonight, once the game is over, we'll archive this one for you on YouTube for you to go back and enjoy if you'd like. And Ben Howard joins me now. Ben, speaking of YouTube and archiving a game from last week that I've gone back and watched over and over and over again, how about USJ going on the road to Trinity Christian Academy and winning in dramatic fashion by the final score of 23-21. USJ, as you join me here, USJ leading for most of that football game, a close one that was delayed by weather at certain points throughout the game. USJ leading, as I said, most of that ball game, and then Trinity Christian Academy scoring with 55 seconds left in that ball game, and then USJ taking the kick at that point and finding themselves at the 10-yard line with 8 seconds left to go, and Cohen Neighbors kicks it, and the rest is history.
Yeah, hopefully you can take a lot of things from that game. It showed a lot of integrity, I think, from the Bruins. You know, never give up. I mean, we were down to our last down with literally 20 seconds left with, 60 yards to go. For us to come back and pull that off, I have to tip my hat to them and give them all the credit in the world. But then again, I think it was a great reality check. Honestly, this is no knock on Trinity. They played their hearts out. They played a great game.
Yep.
But I don't think we should have been in that position to begin with. But, hey, that's what football is all about. It's about the ups and downs, and you want to have a short memory. That's what I tell a lot of people, doing pitching lessons back when I was pitching, is having a short memory, good or bad. You do something bad, forget about it. Do something good, forget about it, go on to the next play, and in this case, go on to the next game.
Yeah, if you try to keep it simple, the Bruins 1-0 last week. You put that behind you, you watch some film, you try to learn from it, you try to go 1-0 again this week. And that's what the Bruins are looking to do tonight here at Fayette Academy. Looking back to last week's game, though, let's go over some offensive stats. Caden Creech, 9 for 21, 149 yards on the night for the junior quarterback that leads this offense. Deuce Davenport was back into the game last week after suffering a shoulder injury that had him out since the preseason. Deuce with 22 yards receiving last week. Ben Spencer, the sophomore, with 19 receiving yards. Jackson Pugh with 37 yards receiving. Jake Payne with 12 yards of his own. A huge reception on a 4th and 8. That was the play before the long play that got us into field goal position that actually allowed us to pick up a first down to continue that drive. And then Jacob Snyder with one catch for 48 yards, 21 seconds left on the clock. Creech finds Snyder down to the 10-yard line with a reception. And so that's what happened with Caden Creech and his receivers last week. You look at what happened on the ground. Jackson Pugh, 28 carries for 164 yards. He had one rushing touchdown and one receiving touchdown in the game. Drew Davis, 21 yards on the ground. Caden Creech, 20 yards of his own. Drew English, 13 yards on the ground with the big fake punt that allowed us to pick up a first down at a key point in the game. And so that is how things looked for the Bruins last week on offense. Now to defense. Last week, Trinity Christian Academy had a total passing effort of 137 yards. The big memorable reception, Owen Atwood to Lake Hilton for a touchdown. Total rushing last week, 194 yards. Most of those acquired by Owen Atwood, your quarterback, and Hank Miller, the senior running back for TCA. Some defensive highlights from last week. Jacob Snyder with an interception. Drew English with 6 tackles of his own, a sack, also an interception at a key point in that ball game. And Eli Yandel with 7 tackles last week for the Bruins. And now, most importantly, we highlight Mr. Cohen Neighbors. 3 field goals in the ball game when the Lions defense had really frustrated the offense of the Bruins for much of the game. Cohen Neighbors comes in with field goals of 27, 30, and then the big one at the end, a 23-yard field goal to give the Bruins a 2-point lead with less than 3 seconds remaining in the game, and that was it. The Bruins escape Trinity Christian Academy with a win. The final score in that ball game was 23-21. But Ben, we talk about it all the time. If your goal is to go 1-0 for the week, the Bruins able to check that box and looking to do the same tonight here on the road.
Yeah, I think that's a great way to describe it, as we escaped. And we'll remember that. And another thing I want to point out, too, is Caden Creech. I think you said he was 9 of 21 last week. I really don't think that's a great indication of how his night went. I think there was a lot of missed opportunities, I'm not, like I said, don't want to put blame on anybody, but I think there were some catches that could have been made, and I think that might have been an emphasis this week in practice. I don't know that. I don't have any insight, don't claim to, but I would have to imagine that there was some drills. Maybe they got the jugs machine out and fired that thing up. But, I think Caden Creech, according to the stats, it doesn't look like he had a good game, but I want to give him a great deal of just emphasis on how great of a job he did just being a leader when he needed to run the ball. He ran the ball, picked up big first downs, and just being able to lead this team back to a victory. So that's a great accomplishment for him.
And Ben, Caden Creech, the last offensive, other than the field goal, the last offensive play that got us into position to kick the field goal, pretty much at midfield, the 48-yard pass down to Jacob Snyder with pressure in his face. Not an easy thing to do at that point in the game when you know the clock is ticking.
Absolutely. Clock was ticking. I believe it was second down, but
yes,
he had somebody in his face. He was on the run and hitting Jacob Snyder in stride. So, yeah, tip of the cap to him. Caden Creech, great job. And hopefully, like I said, we can do a better job of, receivers getting the ball in and securing that.
Really the one play if you're USJ, and I think you were saying it in the moment, we need about 35 yards here at least. The one play, if you had to have it, if you're a Bruins fan or if you're a member of that team, we were able to get with 8 seconds remaining in the game. So, again, this was last week. USJ winning 23-21 over TCA. We are going to take a break, and when we come back, we will continue to revisit Week 3 and let you know in Division 2 Single A on the west side of that division, how did the other teams fare last Friday night, and we will also look forward to what's happening tonight in and around the area in Division 2A in the West. Thomas Pugh, Ben Howard, glad to have you along here live from Somerville, Tennessee, on the campus of Fayette Academy. It's the Bruins and the Vikings tonight from Fayette Academy, and we're back after this. This is the BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for supporting this broadcast. Jeremy Little, Shelter Insurance, 189 West University Parkway, Suite A, Jackson. Snyder Equipment, 1311 Lower Brownsville Road, Exit 74 on I-40.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson, or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care, and let your smile say it all.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee. At FMY Orthodontics, we believe a beautiful, healthy smile is the key to boosting confidence and enhancing quality of life. Our team of highly skilled and compassionate orthodontic professionals is dedicated to providing personalized care in a welcoming, state-of-the-art environment. Whether you're looking for traditional braces, clear aligners, or other orthodontic solutions, we offer a variety of options to meet your needs. Our goal is to provide the most effective and efficient orthodontic treatment for every patient.
Turn to the experts. Since 1955, Garrett Plumbing and Heating has been the leader in plumbing, heating, and air conditioning service and installation for West Tennessee. A proud supporter of USJ Bruin Athletics, we are your local Carrier Factory authorized dealer. Call Garrett Plumbing and Heating, 668-3339, for all of your plumbing, heating, and air needs.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for supporting this broadcast. Jeremy Little, Shelter Insurance, 189 West University Parkway, Suite A, Jackson. Snyder Equipment, 1311 Lower Brownsville Road, Exit 74 on I-40.
Have you ever thought about real estate investments or purchasing a home? Are you tired of dealing with the headaches of managing your real estate portfolio? Cornerstone Realty has you covered. We can advise you on anything real estate related. Your property, our priority. Cornerstone Realty and Property Management.
Responsibility
And we welcome you back to Fayette Academy. The Bruins on the road taking on the Vikings in Somerville, Tennessee. We are happy to have you along. Ben Howard, my broadcast partner. My name is Thomas Pugh. And we are now going to look at some of the other games from Division II Single A. We'll go back to last week. We talked about USJ and their win over Trinity Christian Academy, 23-21. As we look at Tipton Rosemark Academy beating Hardin Academy last week, the final score of 49-19. Fayette Academy, the team that USJ is playing here tonight, losing to St. Benedict, the final score of 19-0. St. George's beating FACS last week in week 3, the final score 35-7. And JCS, the Eagles, on the road at ECS, an impressive victory for them. The final score 34-6 last week. And that is how all of the teams in Division 2A and the western side of that division did last week. As we told you, USJ comes into this ball game with an overall record of 3-0. They have wins against North Point Christian, ECS, and Trinity Christian Academy. The Bruins in Division II Single A are 1-0. Tonight, another district opponent in Fayette Academy. As we told you earlier, if you're just joining us, this is the first conference game, the first divisional game for Fayette Academy. They are 1-3 coming into this ball game, and they are 0-0 in the division. Let's look at some other contests in and around Division II Single A on the western side. Again, we are at Fayette Academy. St. George's tonight visits JCS in Jackson to take on the Eagles. Trinity Christian Academy traveling West Carroll as they head back out of division for the evening. TRA is on the road tonight to take on FACS. FACS is the game that we will have next Friday night, as the Bruins will be playing at home for homecoming next Friday. We'll talk more about that later on in the broadcast. And finally, Harding Academy at a neutral site, and I don't have the site in front of me, but Harding Academy is taking on Tupelo Christian Prep. And that rounds out all of the games on the western side of Division II Single A for week number 4. As you see, the band performing here pregame at Fayette Academy. A nice job for them. And we also, Ben, would like to say welcome to the Fayette Academy faithful. If they are able to join us tonight here on the network, we appreciate you for hopping in with us tonight.
Absolutely. I'd love to, come in here. Baseball, football, basketball, they're always so welcoming, and their facilities are top-notch. I mean, just the playing services they do a great job here.
The Bruins taking on Fayette Academy tonight on the road in Somerville, Tennessee, and we are going to take another break. We are, as you could tell there on the clock, just under 8 minutes remaining in the pregame here. And both teams, as you would expect at this point, are in their locker rooms and getting their final pregame speeches from their coaches and their final plans nailed down. And we'll be ready in just a few moments to play ball. We do have an injury report to get to. We'll do that next. We'll take a break and have our injury report after this break, and then we'll be breaking to step out of the way for the national anthem and invocation here locally. And then in about 6 or 7 minutes, we'll be ready to play ball. Thomas Pugh, Ben Howard, thank you for joining us. This is the Worthy Road Studios Network, and we're back right after this.
12 years, and zero worries. That's what you get with McCoy's Heating and Air's limited-time 12-year warranty offer. We're so confident in our Daikin systems, we're giving you 12 full years of parts and labor coverage absolutely free until September 30th. McCoy's Heating and Air, where quality meets confidence. Call today for your free proposal.
Let me tell you about the American dream. In 1974, I had $425 to my name. I bought 21 carpet remnants, rented an old lumber shed, and opened Deaton's Rug Barn on East College. I worked long hours with the hope of taking care of my family. I'm so thankful to Jesus who changed my life. He gave me a dream. So in 1985, we opened Deaton's Carpet One on the 45 bypass with a commitment to customer satisfaction. My friends, don't give up on your dream because your dream can come true.
Hi, I'm Cody Fitz with Fitscapes. Our business's focus is on building your dream yard at your dream home. When designing our backyards, we always like to start with our pool and patio areas first. Then we complement that with the landscaping, and we finish with the lawn for all of the outdoor entertaining needs. After installation is complete, we provide annual maintenance for all of your lawn care and landscaping needs. Fitscapes, let's build something beautiful.
At Chuck Hutton Nissan, every vehicle's on the clock because our goal is simple. No car stays on the lot for more than 21 days. That's right, 21 days to find a buyer, make a deal, and move it on down the road. That means larger inventory, more incentives, and faster deals. If it's on the lot, it's going fast because at Chuck Hutton Nissan in Jackson, 21 days is the goal. Come see us at Chuck Hutton Nissan, just off I-40, exit 80 or 82 on Van Drive, Jackson.
Beauty House Social, Jackson's premier blowout bar and full-service salon and med spa. From lashes and facials to cosmetic injections and lasers, we have it all. Let's be social.
Does shelter insurance cover shiny red cars?
Yeah.
What about purple vans?
Also, yes.
Monster trucks?
What's going on, son?
From shiny red cars to purple minivans, you can count on Shelter's local agents to help you protect what matters most.
At FMY Orthodontics, we believe a beautiful, healthy smile is the key to boosting confidence and enhancing quality of life. Our team of highly skilled and compassionate orthodontic professionals is dedicated to providing personalized care in a welcoming, state-of-the-art environment. Whether you're looking for traditional braces, clear aligners, or other orthodontic solutions, we offer a variety of options to meet your needs. Our goal is to provide the most effective and efficient orthodontic treatment for every patient.
And we welcome you back to Fayette Academy. The Bruins taking on the Vikings on the road tonight. Fayette Academy coached by head coach Dale Wells. He leads his team into this ball game for their first division game of the 2025 regular seasons. There you see the captains on the field for the home team. Number 5, Harris Armour. Number 20, Ryan Hertzke. Number 57, Hayden Graves, and number 77, Parker Moss. Ben is going to have our captains as we zoom in on the far side. We see 4 of those.
Yeah, looks like we got number 20, which is Devin Wagner. Unfortunately, he is out for the year. I hate to hear that. We got number 3, John David Box. Number 32 will be Aiden Johnson. He's played a great part on defense. And number 52, that'll be Brennan Doyle.
Earlier today, as you see the coin toss here at midfield, earlier today we talked to Miss Tori Farrell with Dynamics, and regarding injuries for the Bruins tonight, one of note, or actually 2 of note, I should say. Jack Morris, the senior lineman for the Bruins, out again, dealing with a knee injury, and also Luke Brown dealing with a hamstring situation. Luke will be in uniform tonight and will have limited participation in this ball game. Luke, as you know, is a wide receiver for the Bruins on offense. He is a junior for this team, and he is also, importantly, a very good holder for the field goal team. And Luke will be able to hold tonight. We'll say that again. Luke will be in the game to hold, but he will not be participating offensively as a wide receiver. You see there, Ben, that the Vikings are going to receive the opening kick.
Yeah, so we'll be getting the second half kickoff and start on defense in the first half and ready to get it going.
So we'll take a break and step aside so they can conduct the national anthem here locally and also the invocation. That'll leave us with about a minute and a half until the teams take the field. And then we'll have the kickoff for this ball game. This is the BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios, and we're back after this.
This is how we Friday night.
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 Turn to the experts. Since 1955, Garrett Plumbing and Heating has been the leader in plumbing, heating, and air conditioning service and installation for West Tennessee. A proud supporter of USJ Bruin Athletics, we are your local Carrier Factory authorized dealer. Call Garrett Plumbing and Heating 668-3339 for all of your plumbing, heating, and air needs.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care and let your smile say it all.
An hour ago, Theo airballed the game-winning shot. But at Zaxby's, he's dunking all over these fools. Zax sauce, bang. Tongue torch, boom. Hot honey mustard. My man's putting on a clinic.
Welcome to Dunk City.
And one, baby.
Thanks, baby. Dude. Babe, dude.
Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's.
And now you see the Bruins, they are getting ready to take the field here live from Dr. John W. Morris Field on the campus of Fayette Academy. The Bruins taking on the Vikings, and here they come. Headed to the far side as they are being cheered on by the Bruin faithful in good attendance tonight. Ben, we see several there that have brought their chairs with them.
Yeah,
good to see a good crowd to follow the Bruins.
Absolutely. Obviously, not a whole lot of bleacher space, but that's okay. We'll bring the chairs out and or we'll get cozied up close there in the bleachers. But yeah, nice looking crowd.
Fayette Academy comes out of their tunnel here, and they come here to the near sideline, getting ready to tee it up, and it will be the kickoff team coming here on behalf of the Bruins, and the Bruins will probably scrimmage first here on the left end, or on the left side of this football field, first on the defensive side of the ball. Then we'll talk about defense for a second. The Bruins in the first game of the season only allowing 7 points. In the second game of the season, only allowing 3. And you can't really, it's sort of unfair to Trinity to take away the 2 big plays in that game. Really 3 big plays, the scoring plays that put them in front in that ball game. But 2 of them were of pretty significant distance, if we're being honest. Other than that, another pretty stingy game for the Bruins defense.
Yeah, it really was. They did a good job with the run, containing the run. Obviously, the quarterback did a great job for Trinity, Owen Atwood, getting outside and making the best of what was given to him. So, yeah, big plays is what we need to cut down on. But, yeah, you can't discount those.
Number 9, Drew English, will kick it off for the Bruins. As you see, the special teams unit on the field. They tee it up at the 40, and we are underway. Live from Summerville, Tennessee, and that one's going to sail into the end zone. And the Vikings will begin at the 20-yard line. in Bruins territory. Yes, sir, Ben.
Great job right there by Drew. I'll say it again and again, being able to get that ball in the end zone and basically just, take the kickoff return team out of it. So
I do beg your pardon. The Vikings starting, at the 20-yard line. That's where they will begin play. One in motion. Here's the handoff, and he's met. Not much there.
No, Barrett Shelton did a great job just filling that hole and let the runner come to him, and he just stopped it immediately.
On the carry, the junior running back, Hardy Armour.
Yeah, you see Barrett Shelton fight off a block right there and wrap up the guy for minimal gain, so actually 2-yard loss.
The quarterback for this offense is Hardy Armour for the Vikings. I beg your pardon, Harris Armour. Harris Armour, another junior, the quarterback for the Vikings in the shotgun. Here's the handoff on the left side, not much there either, as finally he's going to be stood up and stopped for minimal gain, and that is Hardy Armour again with the carry for the Vikings.
Looks like Barrett Shelton getting involved again. He was on the right side of the defensive line there, and looks like they know where they kind of have an idea of what's going on, but Barrett Shelton doing a great job right now.
So that'll make it third down, 12 yards to go as the Bruins are looking to begin this ball game with a defensive stand here deep in Viking territory. In the shotgun, Harris Armour, the junior. Two backs on both sides. Here he is back to pass. Armour downfield, throwing it. And that one is incomplete. Nearly intercepted for Jacob Snyder. But the Bruins defense holds, Ben.
Yeah, great job right there. We kind of filling them out right now. We knew that didn't know if they were going to actually pass, but they went ahead and showed their hand a little bit there. And Jacob Snyder doing a great job of being a defender, nearly coming down with a pick.
Jake Brandt is the junior punter for the Vikings. He will come on here in this ball game. And here's the snap to him, and here is the kick. And it's going to be a pretty short one. It's going to give a bounce that will go in favor to the Vikings, but it's going to be down there by Hardy Armour, and that's where the Bruins offense will take over at about the 42-yard line. A quick break. We're back right after this. The BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios.
Beat the heat and beat the clock. McCoy's Heating and Air is giving away a free limited-time 12-year parts and labor warranty, absolutely free until September 30th. That's over a decade of peace of mind at no extra.
The Bruins begin this series in the Viking territory. Caden Creech under center, Ben, for the first time this year. He hands it off to Pugh on the right side. Pugh bounces outside. Pugh looking for room. Pugh upfield. A nice run for Jackson Pugh, and he's finally driven out of bounds at about the 20-yard line.
Yeah, it's good to see Caden Creech under center. I thought we might be allergic to it, but turns out we can make that happen. I like it, and I think we're going to see a steady diet of Jackson Pugh tonight. That's just the first of many, I believe. Great job by him bouncing it out and getting the most of what he could.
Creech with two wide to the right, a heavy package on the right side. Here's Pugh. Pugh on that right side, upfield. Pugh looking for room and picks up maybe about 5 on that play. That'll make it second down.
Yeah, single back right there. Jackson Pugh just taking what he's got. Great job right there by Josh O'Neal opening up that hole. Andrew Simeon.
Here comes Reed Finney, the senior receiver, down this way, wide to the left. One receiver up top. Jake Payne in tight on the right side. Single back set, that's Pugh. Here comes motion from the top. Here's another handoff to Jackson Pugh. Pugh upfield. Pugh looking for room on the outside, and he's going to be stopped after a gain of about 3, and that's going to leave him short of the first down. It'll be third down, and it looks like, Ben, about 1.
Yeah, and I would imagine it's going to be 4-down territory, just being early in the game and where we're at on the field. So if we don't pick it up right here, I would imagine we would probably go for it.
It is 3rd down and 2. 3rd down and 2 after the small gain on that play. Here's Pugh up the middle. Pugh right up the middle has the first down. Pugh still on his feet. Pugh down to the 2-yard line, and we're going to go quickly here, Ben.
Yeah, they're going to run tempo and try to go ahead and push this in.
Caden Creech now back to the shotgun. A single back, Jackson Pugh. Creech, Pugh. Pugh being pursued, and touchdown, Bruins.
Yeah, great job right there by Jackson Pugh, just not being denied. He was hit initially, I think, actually behind the line, but just able to keep those legs going and fight into the end zone.
So about a 43-yard drive for the Bruins offense ends with a Jackson Pugh touchdown somewhere within the 5-yard line, maybe 2-3 yards out. Here comes Cohen Neighbors. The snap, Sam Hines, Luke Brown in to hold. Neighbors with the kick, and it's no good. No good, Cohen Neighbors. And Ben, up until that point, we'll go ahead and get this out of the way. Up until that point, Cohen Neighbors was perfect on the season, and I did not want to say anything.
No, well, and that's fine. Let's get it out of the way right now. Let's get it out of the way right here.
That's right, Cohen. We'll take a break, and when we come back, the Bruins will kick it off. This is the BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios.
Beat the heat and beat the clock. McCoy's Heating and Air is giving away a free limited-time 12-year parts and labor warranty absolutely free until September 30th. That's over a decade of peace of mind at no extra cost. Don't sweat it. Call McCoy's today for your free estimate and lock in West Tennessee's best HVAC deal.
We say thanks to some of our network sponsors, Chuck Hutton Nissan, FMY Orthodontics, and Dynamics, as Drew English kicks it off here. The Bruins leading in this ball game 6-0 and another touchback. And so the Vikings offense will come out and set up shop at the 20 to start their second offensive possession of this ball game.
It'll be interesting to see what they do, how the Vikings come out, whether they're going to stick with the run or maybe throw a wrinkle in it and come out with a pass. Just kind of feel them out and see what's going on.
From the 20-yard line, it's 1st and 10 for the
on their first drive, USJ picking up, I think, 3 first downs on that drive and the touchdown for Jackson Pugh.
And maybe offsides or encroachment penalty right there.
So that'll be the no penalty there, just a misplacement of the football. Here's a run up the middle and not much happening there. Hardy Armour with the run for the Vikings, Ben.
Yeah, good job right there. Barrett Shelton, I'm called his name 3 times already, so looks like he's going to be very involved in this defensive line.
Barrett Shelton, the senior defensive end, off to a great start in this ball game. It is 2nd down and still 10. Here's the snap and a direct snap and a run, and not much happening there for the quarterback Armour on that right side, Ben.
Good job by the line right there. They didn't really try to over-pursue. They just kind of held their blocks, held that line right there, and waited on the runner to come to them. So great job and discipline by the defensive line.
A minimum gain of 2 yards, minimal gain of 2 on the play makes it 3rd down and 8 for the Vikings. The Bruins looking to hold for the second consecutive time defensively. Here's the snap. Working this way is the quarterback Armour. Looking, throwing, incomplete, out of bounds.
Yeah, just had nowhere to go. Good job by our defenders. It looks like Whit Barnes is going to come in on the blitz right here, and he has an eye on him, but he takes his eye off the blocker right there and gets chipped. Unfortunately, gets taken out of the play, but good job by Eli Yandel right there, trying to force him out of bounds using the sideline to his advantage.
Number 9, Josh Geiser, comes in for the second punt of this ball game.
Oh, that's going to look like a guy was trying to come in late and just did not get in on time.
Flag on the play.
We'll see what the referees say here. For the first punt, I'd given credit to Jake Brandt. Jake Brandt is not the punter for the Vikings. I apologize for that. We see the indication there for the penalty. The punter, again, the junior Josh Geiser for the Vikings, and that'll scoot the special teams back 5 yards. It'll be 4th down and 15. And here's another punt from deep. This one gets out of there safely, and the Bruins, Ben, are going to be pretty close to where they started their last offensive drive. So we'll take a quick break, and we're back after this. The BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios.
Have you ever thought about real estate investments or purchasing a home? Are you tired of dealing with the headaches of managing your real estate portfolio? Cornerstone Realty has you covered. We can advise you on anything real estate related. Your property, our priority. Cornerstone Realty and Property Management.
Whether you're a designer, homeowner, builder, commercial, residential, we're here to help make ideas come to reality.
Back here at Fayette Academy, the Bruins, and here's Creech back to pass. Downfield, complete. Brad Stamper downfield, and he's going to be driven out of bounds after a nice gain down to about the 24-yard line.
Yeah, great job by the offensive line right there, giving Caden Creech enough time to survey his receivers. Bradley Stamper gets behind the first line and just kind of sets down Caden Creech with a strong throw out to him for a first down.
Stamper is out wide with Hudson rushing up top. Here's Creech to Pugh. Pugh on the right side. Pugh bouncing it out. Pugh upfield and into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins.
Yeah, pretty straightforward right there. Just hitting the edge, taking it under center. Great job by Jake Payne right there, setting the edge right there for Jackson Pugh, and he just pretty much walks in.
Nice blocking downfield for the Bruins offensively as Pugh scores for the second time in this ball game. Here comes Cohen Neighbors on for the extra point attempt. Neighbors with the miss earlier. Hines to Brown to Neighbors. And this one splits them. With 6:59 remaining in the first, the Bruins lead it 13-0. We're back after this. The BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios.
Whether you're a designer, homeowner, builder, commercial, residential, we're here to help make ideas come to reality. Builder finished products, 10 United Drive in Jackson. Come see us.
Drew English will tee it up and see if he can get his third touchback early in this ball game. The Bruins scoring twice with one PAT. Jackson Pugh with 2 rushing touchdowns, and the Bruins are in business here at Fayette Academy. We say hello to some of our network sponsors: McCoy's Heating and Air, Elite Dental Care, and Snyder Equipment. Making this broadcast possible, was able to spend some time earlier with Jacob Snyder's parents. Certainly a great game for Jacob last week with an interception against Trinity Christian Academy and a massive catch at the end to put the Bruins in position to win that ball game. Here's a squib kick far downfield, and here's the receiver coming out, and he's going to be met.
Yep, that was the
kick team for USJ.
That was the old ground scooter. That's Steve Beverly term, and we hope Steve's doing well, getting some rest and relaxation, and feeling better.
From the 25-yard line, it's 1st and 10 for the Vikings.
Mr. Steve dealing, and I hope it's okay to say this, dealing with a situation earlier this week where he suffered some injuries, and from what I understand is doing okay, and we certainly hope that for you, Mr. Steve, if you are listening in tonight on the broadcast. It's 1st and 10 Vikings. The Vikings looking for their first down in this ball game. That pass goes incomplete. Armour to Jake Brandt, the wide receiver, the junior receiver for Fayette Academy.
Yeah, it looks like they were just trying to set up just a wide receiver screen right there. The offensive line just pretty much just went down just to give him minimal time to get it out quick, and just wasn't able to get it up high enough for the catch.
We're in the first. The Bruins lead at 13-0 at Fayette Academy. Your junior quarterback, Harris Armour. He hands it off. Up the middle is Hardy Armour. And a gain there of about 4 on that one.
Yep. Great job by Whit Barnes coming up and sealing off that edge, forcing him back inside. And, of course, when you do that, you're going to meet Eli Yandel, and he's not letting go.
4-yard gain on the play. It's 3rd down.
Whit Barnes gaining the attention of 2 blockers on that play, and Ben, as you said, not allowing anyone to come out on that edge, turning the play back up to the middle where the Bruin defense was waiting. Here's Armour in the shotgun. 2 wide to his left, 2 down this way. Here's a pass downfield, and that one's incomplete, intended for Tate Scoggins. And defended over there on the far side
It's 4th down.
by number 19.
It looked like the receiver was open. I don't know. I don't want to say it was maybe a little behind him, but, yeah, it looks like he had a little bit of room.
Number 19, Sean Dolan, and number 13, Jacob Snyder for the Bruins, both in the area. And the Vikings will have to punt for the 3rd time in this game. This one is downfield, and that one is going to be fielded by English at the 45. We'll take a break, and we're back after this. The BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios.
At FMY Orthodontics, we believe a beautiful, healthy smile is the key to boosting confidence and enhancing quality of life. Our team of highly skilled and compassionate orthodontic professionals is dedicated to providing personalized care in a welcoming, state-of-the-art environment. Whether you're looking for traditional braces, clear aligners, or other orthodontic solutions, we offer a variety of options to meet your needs. Our goal is to provide the most effective and efficient orthodontic treatment for every
Kate Creech
patient.
under center, motion this way. That's Jacob Snyder. Here's the handoff to Pugh. Pugh up the middle. Pugh looking for more room. A good block by Snyder. Pugh on the left side. Pugh down the sideline, and he's finally driven out of bounds at about the 30-yard line.
Yeah, that's a great run right there. Set up by the great block by Jacob Snyder. You'll see it coming up here. Jacob Snyder doing a great job on the outside. Open field block right here, right there. Doesn't have to do much, just has to get in the way, and springs Jackson Pugh for about another 15 yards.
The tackle on the play, Jackson Ivy, the junior for Fayette Academy. Pugh back in the backfield. Here's the fake handoff to him. On the right side, a completion. Downfield for the Bruins. Downfield, number 12. And
love to see
Jack
that.
Kreider getting involved.
Love to see that. All the hard work he's done in these first 3 games, blocking. He finally gets to hold that ball and take off and run. You know his heart's beating a mile a minute right now. And he's you love to see him get in the touchdown, but great job, Jack Kreider.
From the 8-yard line, here's Jackson Pugh up the middle. Touchdown, Bruins. 8-yard run for the Bruins. As the Bruins, 3 offensive possessions, 3 scores, Ben.
Yeah, absolutely. Just a great job right there by Jake Payne. You see him pushing his block out, opening up that huge hole that Amir Thomas could have got through.
Cohen Neighbors on to attempt the extra point. Sam Hines, your snapper. Luke Brown, your holder. Cohen Neighbors, the sophomore, your kicker. Good.
The extra point by Neighbors is good.
5:30 remaining in the first.
5:30 remaining in the first quarter.
And your score is 19-0 Bruins. We're back after this. The BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios.
At Dynamics Physical Therapy, we help our clients get back to doing what they love. Dynamics is now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
Back here at Fayette Academy, Ben Howard and I just talking about Jack Kreider getting involved on that offensive drive. And Ben, someone like that can
it just gives
all
you another.
Of a sudden, just gives you another added dimension to this offense.
Yeah, as many options as you can have, and you can give film to all the other teams we're going to have to play. It just they have to prepare for one more thing. So that's a great job by the coaching staff and Jack getting involved.
Drew English with another kick that's going to go through the end zone.
Rolls into the end zone for the touchback.
And it'll be a touchback, so we will keep it here with 5:30 remaining in the first quarter of play. Live from Fayette Academy. From the 20-yard line, it'll be 1st and 10. 6 first downs in this ball game for the Bruins, 3 scores. And the Vikings yet to get their first down. And Ben, the Bruins defense off to a stingy start tonight.
Absolutely, yeah. They might have had a pretty stringent talking to. We'll just call it a talking to as far as last week's game.
Here's a handoff on the right side, and not much there again. As you see the defensive front for the Bruins with penetration and not allowing anything. Pierce Smith with the tackle, loss of 1, Ben.
Yeah, you see Pierce coming in on the corner right there, just kind of reading it and cleaning it up right there after Barrett kind of holds him up there for a minute.
Harris Armour, the junior quarterback. Hardy Armour to his left, 1 wide up top and 2 down this way. Back to throw Armour. Armour to his right. Now he'll run. And Armour is going to be forced out of bounds, but not been before.
Yep, it looks like
get their first down of the game.
Clayton Glover was trying to get outside and possibly a little hold right there, but anyway, he didn't get out there and allowed the quarterback to get out and gain some yards.
So it was 2nd and 12 and a pickup of 12 on the play. That'll give the Vikings their first down in the ball game. And it'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Harris Armour with 2 wide up top. Single back. Here's the handoff. Left side. Upfield. Left side. And a nice gain there for Harrison Douglas, the freshman running back. The nice run, Ben.
Yeah, very nice run. Looks like Josh O'Neal kind of breaks through right here and is not able to track him down. He's doing all he can to get there, but just couldn't make it. And Drew English had to come in and clean it up.
They're going to mark him just shy. It looks like a gain of 9 on that play as they mark it at the 40-yard line of Fayette Academy. It'll be 2nd down and very short. Under center is the quarterback. Here's the handoff. And the running back there will get the first down. That'll be number 25, Carter Sheridan, the junior.
Yeah, it looks like we had him initially there at the line. He gets away, and Eli Yandel cleans it up. Looks like Barrett Shelton had him initially.
And a rematch, JRE, first down.
And the Vikings picking up their 3rd first down in this ball game. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 45. 2 wide up top. Here's motion this way. The handoff to the left. And he'll be stopped right there. That's Hardy Armour looking for room and not finding it, Ben.
Yeah, looks like Pierce Smith in on that play. A little misdirection right here. Bruins not fooled. Noah Britt comes through.
Several substitutions for the Vikings offense here. You have 2 wide this way, 1 up top and 1 in the backfield for Harris Armour, the junior quarterback. Back to pass, and that's complete. Complete out there to Tate Scoggins, the senior wide receiver, and he's brought down pretty quickly after a gain of about 4.
Yeah, good job by the quarterback, just taking that 1-step drop and getting rid of it quick. Receiver and the quarterback being on the same page and picking up 4 yards.
So 3rd and 6 from midfield. The Viking offense looking to penetrate Bruin territory for the first time in this ball game. Harris Armour, the junior quarterback for the Vikings. He has 2 wide to his right, awaiting the signal. Here's motion up top. Here's the fake handoff. Here's Armour working his way this way, looking downfield, complete. And a nice catch there for Scoggins, the senior, again, Ben.
Yeah, that's a great job by the quarterback, designed rollout. That creates time and space for him. You have Whit Barnes, right, or I think that might be Pierce Smith. He doesn't really know whether to go after him or not. But anyway, yeah, he just kind of sets down in coverage, gets the play, and they're great field position right here.
A methodical drive so far on this possession for the Vikings, having stalled out their previous first 3 possessions of the ball game in business here into Bruin territory for the first time tonight. Armour has 2 wide up top, 1 wide, and 2 backs. Here's the handoff over on the left side, and down pretty quickly is going to be number 3, Harrison Douglas. And a flag on the play. Looks like in the area, possibly been a hold.
Yeah, I'm not sure. The flag came in late on the as the tackle was being made, it looked like. So not really sure what's going on here.
The indication was for a number 20, I believe.
Yeah.
Our number 20 is Devin Wagner. And Devin, I know
he would
love to be out there.
He would love it.
Yeah, it's a block in the back on their number 20. And that's going to be Ryan Hertzke for the Vikings, and so they'll push him back here 10 yards. It will remain first down.
I don't know that I agree with it. I don't think he blocked him in the back, but, you know, you take the good ones with the bad ones, I guess. But, yeah, I did not see the block in the back there.
So it'll be 1st and 20. We'll spot it at about the 38-yard line, 37, 38 or so. Remaining on first down, here's the rollout Armour, and he's going to be sacked.
Quarterback Harris Armour sacked in the backfield.
Whit Barnes.
Yeah, great job, Whit Barnes. He committed to it. He didn't, like, half-step as far as, like, not knowing whether to pursue the quarterback or if he was going to roll out. He just went ahead and took it and made the decision right there, and great job by Whit Barnes.
And that'll make it 2nd down on this possession. 2nd and lengthy, as the Vikings are back near the Bruin 44-yard line. Here's Armour to his left, looking for someone down that way. Armour's going to tuck it and run. Armour on the left side is going to duck out of bounds, and a gain maybe on that play of 3.
Great job right there by Aiden Johnson. You'll see him on the right side down there. He makes a great move, spins out of his block right here, and nearly kind of stumbles a little bit and gets juked right there. But great job right there by Aiden getting out of that block.
And good coverage downfield, not allowing Armour to find anyone down there. For the Vikings offensively, it's going to be 3rd down, and it looks to be about Arlington to go here. Here are the Vikings. Armour throws it on this side. That's caught by number 25.
Yeah, good
Carter
job.
Sheridan, but he's tackled after a gain of maybe 8 or 9.
We had a blitz coming in. I couldn't see who that was, but he gets chipped and was able to get that ball on the kind of wide out right there. And Whit Barnes goes low, and they clean it up top.
It looks as though it'll be 4th and 18. We're going to get a timeout here. So we'll take it with them. This is the BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios, and we're back right after this.
Hi, I'm Cody Fitz with Fitscapes. Our business's focus is on building your dream yard at your dream home. When designing our backyards, we always like to start with our pool and patio areas first, then we complement that with the landscaping, and we finish with the lawn for all of the outdoor entertaining needs. After installation is complete, we provide annual maintenance for all of your lawn care and landscaping needs. Fitscapes, let's build something beautiful.
Once again, our thanks to the sponsors that make this broadcast possible. We'd like to highlight a few: Shelter Insurance, Deaton's Carpet One, Garrett Plumbing and Heating, and Fitscapes. And if you are a business owner tuning us in tonight, several views last week, happy to have those. And we'd love to tie your business in, rather, to some exposure here on our network to some of our viewers. And if we can help with that, give us a shout. Just give us a message on Facebook, Worthy Road Studios, and we'll get you connected to someone who can help you advertise here on the Worthy Road Network. It's going to be 4th down and about 18 to go here deep in Bruins territory, but a lot of work here for Armour. Armour back to the left side. It looks like a little screen to Armour, and he is going to be tackled short of the first down bin, and another hold for the Bruins defense.
Yeah, not necessarily a prevent defense, but knowing they had to get 18 yards. Number 4 does a great job right there setting up the screen, kind of just chipping Barrett Shelton right there. Would love to see Whit Barnes get that tackle right there, but he just kind of gets his feet tangled up. But nonetheless, we hold, we get the ball back, and we're on offense.
The Bruins will start their 4th offensive possession of this ball game deep in their own territory from the 24-yard line, and we'll see what they do here. Drew Davis comes into the ball game at running back for the Bruins. Caden Creature, junior quarterback, with 2 wide, 1 up top, 1 down this way. Here is Creech back to throw. Creech looking deep. Creech. And that one is incomplete. Intended down there, Ben, for Hudson Rushing.
Yeah, it was a great pass, great route. Just able to get one hand in there, I believe. I thought he was going to catch it. It was on target, and he just gets his hand up there at the last second. Credit number 22 right there for the Vikings. That would be Jackson Ivey with a great defensive play.
That'll make it 2nd down with 2 wide this way and 1 up top. Here is Drew Davis on the right side. Davis back to his left, and a nice run for Drew Davis, the junior. And a gain there of 10. It looks like a gain of 10 and a first down, but we have a flag.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that's in the area of holding.
Only 1 penalty in this ball game so far against Fayette Academy in the previous drive for them. And this one is going to be a hold. So now each team with 1 apiece, and each team penalized for 10 yards each in this ball game.
Yeah, I think it might be at the top. I'm not sure. Might have been, I think, I couldn't catch that number.
2nd and 20, here's Creech. Back to throw. Creech on this side. There's Davenport. Davenport with the catch. Davenport upfield, and he's going to pick up most of that. As a matter of fact, he'll pick up all of the penalty yardage back and then some. A gain of about 14 on that play.
Yeah, Deuce Davenport really wanted to get back in there and, just kind of, I don't want to say redeem himself, but if you ask him, he'll tell you he missed some opportunities last week.
20-0, the Bruins lead this ball game at Fayette Academy. We are at the end of the first quarter, and we will be back after this. This is the BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios.
At Chuck Hutton Nissan, every vehicle is on the clock because our goal is simple. No car stays on the lot for more than 21 days. That's right, 21 days to find a buyer, make a deal, and move it on down the road. That means larger inventory, more incentives, and faster deals. If it's on the lot, it's going fast because at Chuck Hutton Nissan in Jackson, 21 days is the goal. Come see us at Chuck Hutton Nissan, just off I-40, exit 80 or 82 on Van Drive, Jackson.
Turn to the experts. Since 1955, Garrett Plumbing and Heating has been the leader in plumbing, heating, and air conditioning service and installation for West Tennessee. A proud supporter of USJ Bruin Athletics, we are your local Carrier Factory authorized dealer. Call Garrett Plumbing and Heating, 668-3339, for all of your plumbing, heating, and air needs.
The Bruins have it 3rd down and 5 as we begin the second quarter of play. 3 wide to the right for Caden Creech, the junior quarterback. 1 up top, that's Hudson Rushing. And in the backfield, Drew Davis. As finally the ball is set and we are ready to scrimmage here to begin the second. Here's Creech back to throw. Complete. Up top, that's Hudson. Hudson rushing with the reception for the Bruins, and he picks up the first.
Yeah, I like that play a lot right there. Just getting the ball in his hands and getting the completion after that long pass wasn't able to get, but to get the ball in his hands, kind of getting the feel of it, get him, in the mix of the game.
Rushing with some nice separation up top, taking what he's given and getting the first down. 1st and 10. The Bruins still in their own territory. Here's Davis. Davis to the left side. Davis upfield, and a nice gain there of about 7 on that play.
Yeah, great. It's great to have that luxury of having multiple backs just to keep everybody fresh, give everybody a blow, and Drew Davis does a great job just going through the holes that are provided and making the most of what's given.
Davis remains in the game. Hudson rushing wide at the bottom of your screen, and we're going to get a penalty here, and I think, Ben, this is going to be against the Vikings.
Referee indicates offsides against the Vikings.
And it will be.
And that'll give us a first down as well.
5-yard penalty.
8 first downs in this ball game for the Bruins, who lead 20-0. We are in the second at Fayette Academy, a Division II single-A ball game. Here's Caden Creech in the shotgun with Davis, the single back to his right. He has 2 wide this way. That's Rushing and Davenport. Tight formation up top. Here's the snap. Drew Davis on the left side, and a flag is down. Davis with a nice move. Davis into the open. Davis downfield for the touchdown.
Yeah, and I hate to say it, but I think it's going to come back. Unfortunately, in the backfield right there, that's usually a pretty good indication of holding.
I did think I saw Caden Creech, the quarterback, maybe been indicating the penalty is against Fayette Academy, but the referees, as you see there, folks, talking it over to sort it out. What do we have? It is a hold against the Bruins. So it'll come back. Who am I to argue with you, Mr. Howard?
So I don't know what.
Results in the Bruins touchdown.
Apparently, they gave the wrong penalty because the Fayette faithful are not happy, and they end up giving us a touchdown.
Well, the call from the white hat here on the field, for some reason, clearly, I think everyone saw it, was a hold against the Bruins.
Yeah,
but we'll take it. So either the penalty was against Fayette Academy or there was no penalty. Regardless, the score stands. It's 26-0. Hines, Brown, Neighbors, and the extra point is good. That makes it 27-0.
Remaining in the first half.
We'll keep it here on the network as we let you know that next week the Bruins are back at home. Homecoming week. Ben, next week, the Bruins taking on FACS. And we'll take, we're being asked here by the network guys if we want to take a look at the replay on that last play. Let's look at it. Nice run for Drew Davis.
Absolutely,
We'll see if we can see what the officials were seeing. Thanks for being in here with us, folks. Here's the run for Drew Davis on the left side. And the flag comes in right into the backfield there.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Which is normally the area for holding.
Yeah, I couldn't see any face mask or anything. Nonetheless, hey, great job, Drew Davis.
Drew Davis, the junior running back, with a nice run there for the score, and it's 27-0. The Bruins leading here. And again, folks, not sure about the penalty there, and again, it was either against Fayette Academy or there was no penalty at all. But a clear signal that it was a hold against the Bruins. But here's Drew English kicking off. This one is returnable for sure. And off of the helmet of the receiver, and it's going to be live, and it's going to be picked up, Ben, by whom?
Well, I'm trying to look back and forth between the field and the monitor, and I couldn't tell. We'll check it out right here. Hits off his face mask, and just a scrum for the ball right here.
And it's going to be recovered by Fayette Academy. Wow. A close call there for Fayette Academy. but they do recover on the kick, and they will set up shop offensively.
From the 18-yard line, it's first and 10.
And I want to give a little
at the 18-yard line. Yes,
little love to the receiver right there. That's not as easy to play as you think. You're looking up, you kind of get discombobulated, and he's trying to get upfield before he catches it. So it's easy to do.
Here's the handoff up the middle for Armour, and a nice gain there of about 4 or 5 on that play. It'll be second down. The Vikings, go ahead, Ben.
No, just going to say straight up the middle. Yep. That's just power football right there.
The Vikings, with a nice methodical drive with their previous possession, had a penalty to really take the wind out of their sails and backed them up. Ended up turning it over on downs. No points from that drive. We'll see what they do here. Here's the handoff up the middle. Not much there.
Armour on the carry.
That'll make it third down and about 3.
Yeah, that play was just a little slow to develop and allowed our defensive linemen to get involved there. Just number 6, Pierce Smith, right there, comes around the backside and able to bring it down.
Third down and 3 for the Vikings offense.
A gain of about 1 on the play. It's 3rd and 3 for the Vikings.
One wide this way, 2 up top. There's an offside zone.
Flag on the play.
The Bruins defense.
Yeah, Mr. Bush got a little excited, but
referee indicates offsides against the Bruins.
And so that will give the Vikings their 5th first down in this ball game. 2 penalties apiece for each team.
Where it is, a rematch. JR18, first down.
USJ with 2 penalties for 15 yards, the same for Fayette Academy. And that snap gets away from the quarterback, and he's going to fall on it for a loss there. It'll be second down.
Yeah, the quarterback just really didn't know what was going on behind him. He actually probably had time to, pick it up and maybe throw it away. But then again, in that situation, that's probably the safest play is just to fall on it and live to play another day.
We approach 8 minutes to go in the half here from Dr. John W. Morris Field on the campus of Fayette Academy. The Vikings downfield, the pass is incomplete. Intended there for Henry Armour.
Yeah, it looks like the quarterback, he had a guy open with the slant, just kind of maybe throwing it off his back foot, didn't really get set and get his position as far as the ball placement.
You see Barnes and Stamper in the general area there defensively, making it tough on the Viking quarterback to find an open receiver. And so that's going to make it 3rd and long here. It looks to be about 18 or so yards to go to pick up the first here. A tough ask for the Vikings offensively as the Bruins off to a great start on defense. Here's Armour looking left and now right. Armour being pursued. Armour gets the pass off, and that one is either out of bounds, incomplete, or intercepted, and I'm going to say it's out of bounds, incomplete. Ben.
Yeah, great job right here by Josh O'Neal on the outside, just kind of collapsing that and making him go back the other way. And I thought Aiden Johnson was going to get him. Couldn't see who that was that caught that.
Yeah, we apologize, folks. Our vantage point is that we're on the home side of the field, so that's on the far side. Tough to gauge exactly what happened there. Regardless, either way, it works into the favor of the Bruins defense, and on the punt for the 4th time in this game is Fayette Academy. Here's English. English is going to field this one. English to midfield, now to the 40. English is going to work his way back to the left.
Oh, I think he's going to have something. He's going to have something.
Looking for blockers. Drew English down to the 10. English into the end zone for the score.
I don't see any flags. Great job, Drew English. If we get that replay, I want to show you Jacob Snyder right here, really holding up and not laying a block, which could have been a blindside block or a block in the back. It's kind of late in the play, but Drew English right here, once he reverses that field, he's probably got a pretty good chance of taking it back. Once you've got to make one guy miss. That's kind of the golden rule on return. So you'll see Jacob Snyder coming in right here. He doesn't play that block. He lets number 20 go on. So good job by Jacob Snyder realizing where he was and not throwing that block in the back.
It's first and goal for the Bruins.
Oh, no, they didn't give it to him.
And, Ben, they mark him out of bounds at the 8-yard line. Again, folks, our apologies. That's on the far side. And we missed Drew English going out of bounds. Here's Creech on the offense. The pass complete. And down to the 1-yard line is Jack Kreider on that play.
Yeah, I'd like to see Jack Kreider maybe bounce that outside and go around that block, but he cuts it inside. I think he could have got in. He has plenty of room right here. And if he just goes outside behind number Reed Finney right there, I think he gets in. Would have loved to see him get that first touchdown.
That'll make it second and goal from the Bruins. 1-yard line from their own one, actually from the Vikings one. Here's Creech. Creech to Davis. Davis into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins.
1 yard and the Bruins touchdown.
Yeah, great job right there. Just following his blocks and just taking it in. Sidestepping one person. Number 18, Jake Payne right there, setting up a good block.
Out of the hold of Brown.
And in to kick Cohen Neighbors for his 5th extra point attempt in this ball game. Sam Hines, your snapper. Luke Brown, your holder. Cohen Neighbors, your kicker. That one is good.
Point by Neighbors is good. 7:02 remaining in the
7:02 remaining in the first half, and the Bruins take a 34-0 lead in this ball game. And Ben, we apologize once again to our viewers. Drew English with the nice return there on the punt, stepping out of bounds apparently on the far side away from our clear vantage point. And we called him for the touchdown. Drew, sorry about that, but we had extra work to do there in that possession, I guess.
Yeah, that's okay. And, yeah, great job by Drew English, just kind of recognizing his opportunity right there, reversing that field. Like I said, when you make that first guy miss and you can reverse that field, you've got a pretty good chance of some open field being in front of you.
7 minutes remaining until halftime from Fayette Academy. The Bruins leading this one 34-0. Drew Davis with 2 rushing touchdowns in this ball game. Jackson Pugh with 3 of his own earlier in the game. And Drew English will kick it off here for USJ as we get back underway.
Booms that one.
A boomer. That's right.
English's kick.
So Drew English's kick goes through the end zone. And the Vikings will start from the 20-yard line.
Yeah, Drew might be a little hyped up still from that return and had a little extra on that kick.
The Vikings have the ball. First down, 10 yards to go.
We thank more of our network sponsors here, Fitscapes, the Bank of Jackson, and Zaxby's, making this broadcast possible. The Vikings in this ball game down 34-0. Here's Armour, back to throw. Armour, and that one incomplete. Tate Scoggins, Ben, and it was right in his breadbasket.
Yep, it was a great design play. Had the slant open and looked like a pretty accurate throw, just was not able to bring it down. Maybe got a little alligator arm, saw the defender in front of him, but
yeah. Always as a receiver, a tough spot to try to catch a pass and not anticipate contact. If that was the case. Here's Armour. Here's the handoff. Misdirection back this way and nothing happening there.
Yeah, a little miscommunication on the Vikings' part. The misdirection and actually running into one of his own players, and that allowed the Bruins to get back there.
We will have halftime statistics. Statistics is the right word. We'll have those for you coming up at halftime. The unofficial statistics for entertainment purposes only. Mr. Jay Bush providing those for us, or most of them. The offensive stats, the rushing, receiving, and passing stats. He'll have all of those for us, and we will go over them at halftime here from Fayette Academy. Here's Armour. Back to his right. Armour looking downfield, and this one is incomplete.
Oh, he had
and another one, Ben, that was right on the money.
Yeah.
Ryan Hertzke, the Viking receiver.
Yeah, you think maybe just getting a little excited there, maybe try to turn upfield too quick, but he had it, and just, like I said, just took his eyes off at the last second.
So that'll make it 4th down, deep in their own territory, and that'll bring on the punter, Josh Geiser for Fayette Academy. On for his 5th punt in this ball game. And he'll do so from deep in his own territory, but he does get it out of there. English is going to leave this one alone. And it's going to finally roll out of bounds at about the 42. So we'll take a quick break, and we'll be back on the BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios. We're back right after this.
We realize you have a busy lifestyle, and at the Bank of Jackson, we're here to help you fulfill all of your financial needs, personal and business loans, mortgages, online banking and bill pay, and so much more. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Here's Caden Creech under center, motion from the top, and Ben Spencer in the backfield, and a flag on that play before it gets started. It's probably going to be a false start. It is. 3 penalties in this ball game for a total of 20 yards for the Bruins. 2 penalties for the Vikings for a total of 15. That'll make it 1st and 15 on the dead ball penalty. 2 wide to the right. Ben Spencer, the sophomore running back, in the backfield. Creech, the junior quarterback, orchestrating the offense for the Bruins. Here's Spencer to the left side. Spencer bouncing around, and he's going to pick up maybe 3 yards on that play. We'll give him 4, Ben.
Yeah, Ben Spencer, like to see him getting in as much as he can. He's going to be a really big part coming up in the future for the Bruins, but really shifty and makes the most of what he was given right there.
Ben Spencer with 1 touchdown on the season, coming in the first ball game of the season against North Point Christian. 2nd down here and 12. Back to Spencer. Spencer to his right. Now back to the middle, and he's met there. And that's going to make it 3rd down and probably around 7 yards to go for the first here.
Yeah, falling forward, and you see Jack Kreider. He takes a big block there on the outside edge right there, short side, and great job by Ben Spencer falling forward, although he does have somebody on top of him, but he does fall forward.
2 wide to the right. That's Snyder and rushing. Jake Payne in tight. Here's Spencer to the left. Spencer looking for room. Spencer bouncing outside. Not much there. Maybe 2. It'll be 4th.
Yeah, I would imagine they'll probably go for it. Looks like a pretty decent job blocking.
So it'll be 4th and a long 6, maybe 7 yard line, or 7 yards to go here. Hudson rushing wide here at the bottom of your screen. And 1 wide up top, Payne in tight on the right side. Here's motion from the top, that's Snyder.
Yeah, had a little movement on the line.
Referee indicates false start against the Bruins.
The indication there is false start.
And let's see if they still elect to go for it.
The 5-yard penalty brings the ball to the 43.
So for now, the offense stays on the field. We are approaching 4 minutes remaining until halftime. 4th and 12. Creech under center. Here's motion. Snyder headed this way. Here's the fake handoff. Creech downfield. Complete. Jake Payne. Jake Payne with the reception. From Caden Creech, and a nice find there.
Yeah, great job by Caden Creech. You'll see Jake Payne, he's on this the bottom side. He just kind of rolls out with Caden Creech, and Caden waits for him to find an open spot in the field and converts the first down. Great throw on the run by Caden Creech.
Drew Davis back into this ball game, into the backfield. 2 wide, up top. Here's a pass to Stamper. Stamper on the left side. Stamper into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins.
Yeah, great design right there. Ran a little tempo. Just that wide receiver screen right there. Once he gets into open space, Bradley Stamper does the rest.
So the Bruins end this half with their 6th touchdown. Caden Creech to Bradley Stamper, and Cohen Neighbors back on for a PAT here at Fayette Academy. It's all Bruins so far. Sam Hines, Luke Brown, Cohen Neighbors. Good. With that, it's 41-0 Bruins. We're back after this. The BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios.
12 years and 0 worries. That's what you get with McCoy's Heating and Air's limited-time 12-year warranty offer. We're so confident in our Daikin systems, we're giving you 12 full years of parts and labor coverage absolutely free until September 30th. McCoy's Heating and Air, where quality meets confidence. Call today for your free proposal.
Drew English will kick off again in this ball game with it 41-0 Bruins. 3:50 remaining in the first half. And once again, a very busy Jay Bush will be providing the unofficial statistics for the Bruins. A nice game so far, offensively, defensively, and just about every area of this ball game for USJ. A division game. 2 single A in the West. Here's English with another kick that goes through the end zone. So the Vikings will start with 3:50 remaining until halftime from their own 20. We say thanks once again to our network sponsors, Jones Chevrolet, Cornerstone Realty, and BH Social, for making this broadcast possible. Here's Armour, your quarterback, with motion this way. Armour with a handoff on the left side to Armour. Harris to Clay, Harris to Hardy, both juniors for this ball team.
Yeah, just a little misdirection right there, and we're able to just kind of stand up that line and just wait for him to come in and sealing off both edges. So great job right there by the USJ line.
So we'll call it second down and a long 9 after a short gain on that carry for Armour. 2 backs in the backfield in motion this way. Here's a handoff on the left side, and after a gain of maybe 2 on that play,
yeah, just
a nice tackle defensively.
Yeah, great job by Eli Yandel right there, just kind of sniffing that out early and just, sprinting to the spot of the ball, taking a great angle for that tackle.
Eli Yandel with 7 tackles last week against Trinity Christian Academy. Yandel, the junior, coming off of a shoulder injury in the offseason. Glad to see him back healthy and out there for the Bruins defense. Here's a missed snap. Armour back. Armour still on his feet. He's just going to throw it away there, Ben.
Yeah, and I don't know all the rules. They all change at every level, but him being out of the pocket, and I think all you have to do is get it past the line of scrimmage. I believe, I don't know, don't quote me on that, but obviously he's out of the tackle box and gets it past the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, both of those boxes checked there, so no penalty on the play. But that will make it 4th down and in for the 6th time in this ball game.
For the Vikings
will be Josh Geiser for the Vikings. That one fielded by English at about the 46. So we'll take a quick break, and we're back on the network. This is the BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios, and we're back after this.
Let me tell you about the American Dream. In 1974, I had $425 to my name. I bought 21 carpet remnants, rented an old lumber shed, and opened Deaton's Rug Barn on East College. I worked long hours with hope of taking care of my family. I'm so thankful to Jesus who changed my life. He gave me a dream. So in 1985, we opened Deaton's Carpet One on the 45 bypass with a commitment to customer satisfaction. My friends, don't give up on your dream, because your dream can come true.
The Bruins offense takes over from their own 45. Here's Ben Spencer on the left side. Spencer working his way back to the right. Spencer looking for open field, a flag on the play, but here's Spencer down to the 5-yard line, and he's going to be tackled there.
Yeah, that big scrum, I'm just assuming there's probably a hold somewhere in there. We got Jake Payne in down at quarterback. But, yeah, right there in the middle of that play, I'm assuming there was a hold.
So that'll bring it back.
Referee indicates holding against the Bruins.
It is holding against the Bruins.
So that is a spot foul. So it still be 1st and 10?
The 10-yard penalty.
Yeah, so it looks like the infraction, a spot foul from about 10 yards from the original line of scrimmage. So, yeah, we start over on this possession. 1st and 10. Payne, Spencer, and pardon me, folks, that's Drew Davis on that carry, and a nice one there, and a pickup, and a first down on the play for the Bruins.
Yeah,
Jake Payne, your quarterback, and Drew Davis having a night.
Yeah, absolutely. Just a little delay draw right there, and, yeah, picking up a first down.
1st and 10 for the Bruins.
Davenport and Finney wide to the right. They go back to the run. Davis is met after a gain of maybe 2 on that one. It'll be 2nd down for the Bruins offense.
Brought down by number 60, not Smith.
You see big Noah Britt pulling right there, making a block, and
wow.
Somebody else came through, but, yeah, great job by Noah Britt.
The ball is placed at the 30-yard line.
Deuce Davenport wide to the right and one up top. I think that's Finney. In the backfield, Ben Spencer, your sophomore. Jake Payne, the quarterback. Here's Spencer. Up the middle, Spencer. Looking for open room. Spencer down the right side. Spins. Touchdown, Ben Spencer.
Hey, that's all Ben Spencer right there. He actually split 2 defenders that could have been a tackle for a loss, and he was able to just kind of just squeeze right between them right there, and some more fancy footwork there at the end. You can't teach that. That's just instinct. Maybe Noah taught him that. I don't know.
Ben Spencer showing flashes of another Spencer that was wearing a Bruins uniform not long ago. Wearing a Dayton uniform these days. Hines, Brown, English on this one. Drew English in for the PAT. Right down the middle.
And I think he kicked it over the building.
A minute remaining until half, and we'll mark it a minute 09. And it's 48-0 Bruins. We're back after this, the BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios.
Whether you're a designer, homeowner, builder, commercial, residential, we're here to help make ideas come to reality. Builder finished products. 10 United Drive in Jackson. Come see us.
This is how we Friday night.
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 Still in the first half here from Fayette Academy. It's all Bruins, 48-0 in this ball game. And Ben Spencer contributing with the touchdown, his 2nd of the season on that last drive. 7 touchdowns in this ball game for the Bruins offense, and 6 of them on the ground. Here's English with a kick. It's going to be fielded in the end zone, and they're going to call it dead there for the touchback.
Yeah, so if any part of the ball or the body goes in the end zone on a kickoff, it is a touchback.
Ben, we remind everyone next week an exciting time for the Bruins and for all of the faculty and staff and the student body at USJ. Homecoming week, and we look forward to having some familiar faces back on campus. The Bruins back in action at home against FACS. Here's a run off the left side, and that's Armour. He's going to be met there. Still fighting, and a gain there after the initial contact of about maybe 6 on that play. Maybe, so we'll call it 8, Ben.
Yep.
2nd and 2 here.
Yep, and it's like you said, it's always a great week, homecoming week for the students. You said they have a lot of activities going on, so I know they'll be all looking forward to that.
40 seconds remaining until halftime. Here's motion, bottom to top. Armour over the right side. Armour twisting, turning, and he should have the first down. Yeah. As you see the mark coming in from the far side, Ben.
Yeah, I believe that was Carl Hall with that tackle.
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Vikings.
That's enough for a rematch. JRE team, first down.
The Vikings getting their 6th first down in this ball game. And Ben, they've had a couple of methodical drives here offensively, the Vikings have. They've just sort of shot themselves in the foot a little bit penalty-wise, and that's just
penalty-wise
made them take a few more steps back.
A couple of bad snaps. Yep. They've showed that they can move the ball, they can throw the ball, so, yeah.
Here's number 3, Harrison Douglas with a nice carry on the right side, and he's tackled by Drew Davis, and Drew Davis having a day offensively and now defensively.
For the Bruins, the ball is spotted at the Jim Armour 44-yard line.
But it'll be enough for a first down for the Vikings offense, their 7th of this ball game. 10 first downs for the Bruins, marked at 11.
And I don't think they're going to get another playoff.
As we approach halftime, and that's it. So at the end of one half of play here from Fayette Academy, the Bruins lead this ball game 48-0. And we'll take a break, and when we come back, we will have some highlights and some halftime statistics. Happy to have you along, Bruin faithful, here on the Worthy Road Network. This is the BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios, and we're back after this.
Beauty House Social, Jackson's premier blowout bar and full-service salon and med spa. From lashes and facials to cosmetic injections and lasers, we have it all. Let's be social.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for supporting this broadcast. Jeremy Little, Shelter Insurance, 189 West University Parkway, Suite A, Jackson. Snyder Equipment, 1311 Lower Brownsville Road, Exit 74 on I-40.
An hour ago, Theo airballed the game-winning shot. But at Zaxby's, he's dunking all over these fools. Zax sauce, bang. Tongue torch, boom. Hot honey mustard. My man's putting on a clinic.
Welcome to Dunk City.
And one, baby.
Thanks, baby. Dude. Babe, dude.
Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's. Beat the heat and beat the clock. McCoy's Heating and Air is giving away a free limited-time 12-year parts and labor warranty absolutely free until September 30th. That's over a decade of peace of mind at no extra cost. Don't sweat it. Call McCoy's today for your free estimate and lock in West Tennessee's best HVAC deal.
Whether you're a designer, homeowner, builder, commercial, residential, we're here to help make ideas come to reality. Builder finished products, 10 United Drive in Jackson. Come see us.
Have you ever thought about real estate investments or purchasing a home? Are you tired of dealing with the headaches of managing your real estate portfolio? Cornerstone Realty has you covered. We can advise you on anything real estate related. Your property, our priority, Cornerstone Realty and Property Management.
At Chuck Hutton Nissan, every vehicle's on the clock because our goal is simple. No car stays on the lot for more than 21 days. That's right, 21 days to find a buyer, make a deal, and move it on down the road. That means larger inventory, more incentives, and faster deals. If it's on the lot, it's going fast because at Chuck Hutton Nissan in Jackson, 21 days is the goal. Come see us at Chuck Hutton Nissan, just off I-40, exit 80 or 82 on Van Drive, Jackson.
Buying a home is a major milestone, and at the Bank of Jackson, we want to help you achieve it. Our mortgage specialists can assist you with conventional, VA, FHA, or construction loans, as well as USDA and THDA development loans. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
An hour ago, Theo airballed the game-winning shot. But at Zaxby's, he's dunking all over these fools. Zax sauce, bang. Tongue torch, boom. Hot honey mustard. My man's putting on a clinic.
Welcome to Dunk City.
And one, baby.
Thanks, baby. Dude. Babe, dude.
Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's.
Hi, I'm Cody Fitz with Fitscapes. Our business's focus is on building your dream yard at your dream home. When designing our backyards, we always like to start with our pool and patio areas first. Then we complement that with the landscaping, and we finish with the lawn for all of the outdoor entertaining needs. After installation is complete, we provide annual maintenance for all of your lawn care and landscaping needs. Fitscapes, let's build something beautiful.
Whether you're a designer, homeowner, builder, commercial, residential, we're here to help make ideas come to reality. Builder finished products, 10 United Drive in Jackson. Come see us.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for supporting this broadcast. Jeremy Little, Shelter Insurance, 189 West University Parkway, Suite A, Jackson. Snyder Equipment, 1311 Lower Brownsville Road, Exit 74 on I-40.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care and let your smile say it all.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
Back here at Fayette Academy, the Viking band on the field providing the halftime entertainment in the ball game. It's all Bruins so far in this one, 48-0. The Bruins scoring 7 touchdowns. The only blemish, just the missed PAT after the first scoring touchdown, but no big deal there. 48-0. The Bruins lead in this one. In just a few moments, Ben Howard will rejoin me here on the network, and we will take a look at some of the halftime highlights as we continue here at halftime from Fayette Academy. But right now, let's look at some halftime stats here in this ball game. Fairly close with first downs. USJ with 11. Fayette Academy with 7. You just have USJ finding the ability to get the ball into the end zone and also having some big plays at times for that offense. Passing yards for Caden Creech, an impressive first half for Caden, the junior, 113 yards passing to 38 passing yards for the Vikings of Fayette Academy. rushing yards for the Bruins, 208 for USJ. And total yards rushing for Fayette Academy, 78. As far as penalty yards for USJ, they were penalized 5 times for 35 yards in the first half. Fayette Academy with a clean half pretty much, 2 for 15, just a hold and an offsides for Fayette Academy. As far as punts, Fayette Academy punting the ball 6 times in this ball game so far, to none for USJ. Neither team committing a turnover so far in this ball game. If you look individually, we mentioned Caden Creech, the junior quarterback, with 113 yards passing. He has found Bradley Stamper for 29 yards receiving in this game and 1 touchdown. Jack Kreider for 25. Deuce Davenport for 14. Hudson rushing for 12 yards. And Jake Payne with 1 catch for 33 yards in the game. Again, Caden Creech for 113 total. As far as rushing, Jackson Pugh with 102 yards and 3 touchdowns for the senior running back, Drew Davis, having a nice night offensively, 73 yards of his own and 2 touchdowns. And Ben Spencer, the sophomore, 33 yards rushing in this ball game and a touchdown. That's Ben's 2nd touchdown on the season. So those are your halftime stats. And once again, it's all Bruins in this ball game so far, 48-0 as we approach 6 minutes remaining in the halftime frame, and we will get underway here from Fayette Academy in the third as you see the Bruin faithful across the way stretched out, some in the visiting stands here at Fayette Academy, some on either side of the stands in chairs that they brought here into Somerville, Tennessee. So as we approach halftime, we remind you that highlights will be coming up shortly before we get underway in the third, and we are very happy to have you along. Fayette Academy is the location of the game and the broadcast. The Bruins leading at 48-0, and we're back. This is the BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios.
At FMY Orthodontics, we believe a beautiful, healthy smile is the key to boosting confidence and enhancing quality of life. Our team of highly skilled and compassionate orthodontic professionals is dedicated to providing personalized care in a welcoming, state-of-the-art environment. Whether you're looking for traditional braces, clear aligners, or other orthodontic solutions, we offer a variety of options to meet your needs. Our goal is to provide the most effective and efficient orthodontic treatment for every patient.
Turn to the experts. Since 1955, Garrett Plumbing and Heating has been the leader in plumbing, heating, and air conditioning service and installation for West Tennessee. A proud supporter of USJ Bruin Athletics, we are your local Carrier Factory authorized dealer. Call Garrett Plumbing and Heating, 668-3339, for all of your plumbing, heating, and air needs.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for supporting this broadcast. Jeremy Little, Shelter Insurance, 189 West University Parkway, Suite A, Jackson. Snyder Equipment, 1311 Lower Brownsville Road, Exit 74 on I-40.
Have you ever thought about real estate investments or purchasing a home? Are you tired of dealing with the headaches of managing your real estate portfolio? Cornerstone Realty has you covered. We can advise you on anything real estate related. Your property, our priority, Cornerstone Realty and Property Management.
12 years and 0 worries. That's what you get with McCoy's Heating and Air's limited time 12-year warranty offer. We're so confident in our Daikin systems, we're giving you 12 full years of parts and labor coverage absolutely free until September 30th. McCoy's Heating and Air, where quality meets confidence. Call today for your free proposal.
Let me tell you about the American dream. In 1974, I had $425 to my name. I bought 21 carpet remnants, rented an old lumber shed, and opened Deaton's Rug Barn on East College. I worked long hours with hope of taking care of my family. I'm so thankful to Jesus who changed my life. He gave me a dream. So in 1985, we opened Deaton's Carpet One on the 45 bypass with a commitment to customer satisfaction. My friends, don't give up on your dream, because your dream can come true.
Back here at halftime with about 2.5 minutes remaining until we get back underway here. The Bruins leading this ball game 48-0. Thomas Pugh and Ben Howard rejoins me here as we take a look at some first half highlights here, Ben, and start things off on the first drive, a 3-yard run here for Jackson Pugh to get things started for the Bruins offense.
Yeah, it looked pretty self-explanatory there, just fighting his way in there, not being denied. Great job right there.
About a yard out there. I gave him too much. 2 yards too many there, JP. But here he is again on drive number 2, offensively bouncing out to the right side from about 25 yards out, and he finds pay dirt there as well, Ben.
Yeah, it looked like an easy run, but it looked that way just because of the blocking that was provided for him. Great job by the interior line there and the receivers, Jake Payne, getting involved to allow that to happen.
And here we see Jackson Pugh, the senior, again with nice blocking on the interior there offensively, and he strolls into the end zone, his 3rd touchdown of the ball game. So now being here, we see the phantom flag. That's what we'll call it.
Yeah, and that's
Drew Davis with a nice run.
47-yard run by Drew Davis. Good spin right there, and being able to just see the field and turn on the Jets there at the end. Great job.
And then here on this play, we see Drew English fielding the punt from Fayette Academy with a nice return. And Ben, I called it incorrectly here. You see Drew Davis working his way to the right, finding a wall back to the left side. And Drew English working his way to the 20 there, and then to the 15 and the 10. And we thought he got in, but the refs said he was out of bounds at the 8-yard line. Regardless, here on the same drive, Drew Davis picking, getting it into the end zone here.
Yeah, that was a great job right there. And I thought this was the play that was coming up right here with Bradley Stamper just kind of spreading out and creating space. Looks like Reed Finney takes his guy upfield, which allows Stamper just to kind of follow in behind.
Creech to Stamper on that play for the touchdown pass. And here Ben Spencer, the sophomore, getting involved with the Bruins offensively, working his way downfield to his right, and then shifting back to the left there with a nice move.
Yeah, he makes at least 4 people miss right there, so you got to kind of give that all on Ben Spencer right there. Obviously, there's people helping him block, but there's a lot of opportunities to bring him down, and Ben Spencer just doing a great job of avoiding tackles right there.
And, Ben, you know, and I know, and the Bruin faithful here tonight and the Bruin faithful watching at home, that is something we look forward to seeing for years to come from Ben Spencer for sure.
Yeah, no doubt. Just a sophomore and still learning every day, getting stronger, faster with each year coming up. So, yeah, big things expected from him.
Both teams back onto the field here coming out of halftime. We have about 2.5 minutes remaining until we tee it up. It will be the Bruins accepting the second half kick as the Vikings won the coin toss pregame and elected to receive to start the game. And it has been all Bruins here on the road. The Bruins looking to get their 4th consecutive victory in this season and looking to go 2-0 in Division II Single A.
Yeah, and I'm assuming, I don't know this, but I'm assuming a lot of the younger guys will get some playing time this half. I sure hope so. That experience is invaluable. Coming down the towards the end of the season, you never know when you're going to have to call on a reserve guy to play an integral part in a game. So any experience we can get them in, I'm all for it.
Once again, we remind you that next week it will be homecoming week at USJ. The Bruins welcoming First Assembly Christian School. FACS will come to town next Friday night for homecoming, and we will have the broadcast live from USJ. The pregame set to start around 6:25 next week. And we'll tee it up at 7 p.m. as usual for the kickoff next week at USJ. Back at Carlock Stadium after 2 weeks on the road. Last week, the Bruins in a close one, a dogfight with Trinity Christian Academy. And they have adjusted here tonight, and it's all Bruins, Ben.
Were we able to get any scores from area games?
So far tonight, I do not have any. We do tell our folks, and we'll be looking at them here. This is an interactive broadcast on Facebook. If you're watching us live, if you have a score of interest that you would like to pass along, we're happy for you to do that. Maybe make yourself famous here on the BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios. And as we mentioned, a big crowd here. We are about an hour west of Jackson down Highway 64 in the town of Somerville, Tennessee. And a lot of the Bruin faithful I had the privilege of hanging out with pregame at a nice establishment here on the square in Somerville, a nice town and a beautiful night for football. Still a bit warm, but we'll take it for September Friday night football. And we're underway here for the second half of this ball game. Josh Geiser kicking it off, and this will be Ben Spencer on the far side. Spencer upfield, and a nice return for Ben Spencer out to about the 43, and that's where the Bruins offense will start. And been a running clock here with the score 48-0 in favor of the Bruins. So we will have that.
Yeah, I'm very excited to see who we're going to bring in and let a lot of the underclassmen gain some experience here. It looks like pretty much everybody. Jake Payne going to be in at quarterback. So
Jake Payne, the quarterback, the sophomore, to Ben Spencer on the left side. Spencer turns it upfield. Spencer still looking for room, and Spencer still on his feet. And Spencer finally drugged down. And Ben, I thought I saw a face mask there at some point in that ball game, but no flag on the field, but still a nice gain there for Ben Spencer, the sophomore.
Absolutely. I thought he was going to be taken down for minimal gain, and he just kept on going. So
right there.
Yep, it was very close. But I like the no call there.
One wide to the right, one up top. Payne to Spencer on the right side. Spencer now working his way back to the left. Spencer looking for help, and he's going to be dropped after a loss there of about 5 on that one.
Yeah, and you'd think he probably just ran out of gas after that long run, and, reversing this run back the other way just kind of, lost head of steam there.
That'll make it second down, and we'll call it 14, maybe 15 on this play. Just underway in the second half. The Bruins up 48-0 in this game, 2nd and 15 here.
Looks like John David Box down low, and also Vance Johnson.
Tight end, shifting, left to right.
Is that Sam Hines right there?
Payne to Drew Davis. Drew Davis off the left side, and he picks up 5 on that one. Drew Davis, the junior running back.
Yep, definitely trying to get everybody's name in here, get their name called on the broadcast with Sam Hines coming in and a lot of reserves. Good run there by Drew Davis.
It's 3rd and 11.
Third down and 11. Here's Payne. Payne to Drew Davis over on the right side. Drew Davis looking for room, and he's going to be met there and brought down Nice defensive play, Ryan Hertzke for the Vikings. That'll make it 4th down.
Yeah, good run right there by Drew Davis. I thought he was going to get caught from behind, but he was just a little too quick to get out of that, and unfortunately not able to get any more. Looks like we're going to be punting. Will this be our first punt?
First punt of the ball game. The Bruins, after picking up a couple of first downs here, will send Cohen Neighbors out to punt here from the 37. And, Ben, you see a good opportunity in this ball game for Drew English to come in and get a PAT. Now you see Cohen Neighbors where
normally
Drew
you see
English works here and getting
it's
an opportunity to punt.
Yeah, when you can have some interchangeable parts, it definitely is an advantage for us.
And this
that ball
one is going to check up at the 1-yard line. Cohen Neighbors. Wonderful job.
You can't really fault the Vikings receiver there. He thought it was going to go in the end zone and get it at the 20, but it took a little side kick there in USJ's favor.
So Cohen Neighbors with the first punt of the ball game for USJ. And we'd like to say thanks again to our sponsors. We mentioned Kaufman's and a new sponsor, Builder Finish Products. All of our fine sponsors making this broadcast possible. Armour, the quarterback, hands it off up the middle. Here's a run, working his way to the left side. That's Armour, the running back Armour. And he finds some room there, gets them out of the shadow of their own end zone, Ben.
Yeah, just nothing fancy there, just straightforward up the middle, and did a good job blocking and brought him down after, I think he did, short of the first down.
It'll be 2nd down and very short here for the Vikings offense. Armour to Armour up the middle, 1st down.
I believe that's Aiden Johnson right there on the tackle.
Aiden Johnson, the senior in this ball game, with the Bruins up 48-0. 6:30 remaining in the 3rd. And the Vikings picking up a 1st down on the play. 2 backs in the backfield. Here's motion up top.
Good job right there by Chase Hayes.
Stop.
Chase Hayes there on the line there, getting in there and making a good stop. Great job.
Chase Hayes, the sophomore for the Bruins. As again, we highlight some of these young men getting a chance to get in this game and compete here for the Bruins defensively and offensively. As we are now under 6 minutes remaining in the 3rd. Here's a mishandle on the snap. The quarterback is going to be sacked.
And I'm trying to get a number there.
Brought down by number 32.
Aiden Johnson.
Aiden Johnson.
Yeah, see Gavin Reynolds out there, number 16, playing linebacker.
Johnson on the tackle for the Bruins.
And that'll make it 3rd down and long here for the Vikings offense. Number 25, Carter Sheridan, the junior running back in the backfield. Here's Armour to his right, looking downfield. Armour to his right finds an incomplete pass there for Tate Scoggins. Was the intended receiver. Benny just couldn't find a grip on it.
Yeah, it was a great play design. Quarterback rolls out to his right to create space, throwing on the run. Very accurate throw and put it right in his hands. Just couldn't come up with it.
And a good job for Scoggins there to get behind the Bruins defense. Just could not hang on to the football, and that's going to make it 4th and long here as the clock continues. 48-0 Bruins. Josh Geiser into this game for the Vikings to punt. And this one's going to roll out of bounds at about the 38. We'll take a break there. That's where the Bruins will take over on offense. This is the BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios.
Hi, I'm Cody Fitz with Fitzscapes. Our business's focus is on building your dream yard at your dream home. When designing our backyards, we always like to start with our pool and patio areas first. Then we complement that with the landscaping, and we finish with the lawn for all of the outdoor entertaining needs. After installation is complete, we provide annual maintenance for all of your lawn care and landscaping needs. Fitscapes, let's build something beautiful.
The Bruins offense takes over from the 39-yard line into Viking territory. It'll be Jake Payne, the sophomore quarterback. Payne to Spencer on the left side. Spencer being pursued. He gets past and gets freed and upfield, and he'll get about 9 yards on that carry, Ben.
Yeah, that's a great job. That's just pure speed right there, just outrunning everybody basically. I want to mention Brennan Doyle, number 52, getting in there and setting a block on the line, and number 65, that'd be Eli Freeman.
That'll make it 2nd down and 3 here for the Bruins. Jake Payne, the sophomore. We got 2 wide to the right, Ben. That's 31 and 36.
36 is Sawyer Hutchison, younger brother of Ryan Hutchison.
Here's Payne to Spencer up the middle. Spencer patient, looking for room. Finds it for about maybe 3, and that'll make it 3rd and short.
Looks like number 78 out there, Graham Schenkel.
A gain of 2 yards. 3rd and 1 for the Bruins.
Number 24, Will Snyder, in tight as a receiver. Younger brother of Jacob into the ball game here on 3rd and short for the Bruins. 1 wide to the right and 1 up top. Snyder in tight on the left side. Here's Ben Spencer. Up the middle, he'll have the first. About 4 hard-earned yards on that one.
Yeah.
Picks up the Bruin first down.
Great job just by extending this drive. Just, hitting that hole hard, and he knew he only needed a yard, so extend this drive and keep it going.
And we do see number 38.
Looks like number 14, Miller Haltom, out wide, down low. Number 38 in the backfield.
Into the backfield behind Jake Payne,
Holden
the
Ross.
quarterback. Ross on the right side. Oh, he's met and dropped. A nice defensive play there for Carter Sheridan.
Yeah, welcome to high school football right there.
The junior for the Fayette Academy Vikings. That'll make it 2nd and long after the loss there on the play of about 6.
Looks like Aiden Ross coming in. Is that 22 coming down low or 29?
28.
29, I think. Cooper Scallions? No, 28. Jax Wagner, you're right. Number 28.
Jax Wagner, the brother of the injured Devin Wagner, the senior for this football team. See us, Ben Spencer with another run there on that play to pick up about 5. It'll make it 3rd and 11 here for the Bruins offense. As we approach the end of the 3rd quarter of play, we go to the 4th. It's still 48-0 Bruins. This is the Ball Game Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios, and we're back right after this.
At Chuck Hutton Nissan, every vehicle is on the clock because our goal is simple. No car stays on the lot for more than 21 days. That's right, 21 days to find a buyer, make a deal, and move it on down the road. That means larger inventory, more incentives, and faster deals. If it's on the lot, it's going fast because at Chuck Hutton Nissan in Jackson, 21 days is the goal. Come see us at Chuck Hutton Nissan, just off I-40, exit 80 or 82 on Van Drive, Jackson.
And a nice shot there of the Bruin faithful who have made the trip here to Fayette Academy. A lot of familiar faces there, Ben. Don't know if you want to. I know you're tempted to call some people out here. If you want to, feel free.
No, that's all right. Just
okay.
I was going to just kind of – they're forced to kind of get in there cozy, and that's the reason why you see a lot of the lawn chairs out there and enjoying the game.
A very nice crowd following the Bruins here for this ball game. You see Jay Bush, I will call him out. Jay with the Tennessee hat there on and the blue shirt. Jay is our unofficial statistician.
Does Tennessee play this weekend?
Official in that Jay does it. Unofficial in that the accuracy will. We'll just say they're very, very accurate. No, I, in all seriousness, folks, I really do appreciate Jay, and I thank him multiple times a week for doing this for us. And yes, Tennessee does play tomorrow. Some team out of Georgia.
Okay.
Into the game, Will Dodds at quarterback. Ben, this freshman.
Yeah. Like I said, I love to see it. I love to see people get experience, the younger kids. We wasn't really able to do that past years for various reasons. But anyway, glad to see them get in and get some experience.
So 4th and 6, the Bruins offense will stay on the field here. Will Dodds conducting for the Bruins offensively. Here's a handoff to Spencer, and he's going to be swarmed there.
Yeah, a little miscommunication right there as far as what was supposed to happen. But anyway, we'll go back on defense and see if we can hold them.
So the Bruins offense here will turn it over on downs as we, with the running clock, approach now under 11 minutes remaining in the ball game, as we do have a stoppage on the clock here momentarily. Perhaps the turnover on downs, Ben, I thought it continued regardless. That's okay. Extra football here on a Friday night. Here's a handoff up the middle, number 14 for the Vikings.
Vance Johnson coming up with the tackle right there. It looked like just a little miscommunication on the Vikings side, running into one another. And
that's Henry Armour, the sophomore. Ben, these Armours you and I are familiar with from baseball. Also Ryan Hertzke, a familiar name from baseball.
Sure.
Talented Fayette Academy Vikings baseball team that we face in the spring. Always enjoy coming over here to play baseball. And here's an interception for the Bruins
right
defense.
There. Number 56 right there. Paul Rogers.
And Ben, we'll tell Paul Rogers' story here quickly. Paul, the younger brother of Clayton Rogers, earlier in the season.
Great job right there, just reading the quarterback's eyes and following it all the way.
Earlier in the season, Paul dealing with some cardiovascular issues that were a bit of concern, understandably, to the family. Had some tests run here locally. They were sent to Vanderbilt, and a lot of concerns and worries for that family have been tempered. That apparently for that young man, those issues are manageable without any major consequences. And that young man can play football, and we are happy for it. Here's Dodds on the keeper as he works his way upfield, a gain maybe of a yard there. Some nice blocking out on the edge there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Trying to make some room for Dodds, the quarterback.
Luke Thompson up there on the line providing some blocking. Along with Eli Freeman, Chase Heiss, and I believe
here's Dodds. Dodds working his way to the right side. Dodds upfield. Dodds with room. Dodds upfield. Dodds still on his feet and out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. Will Dodds with a nice run.
Yeah, great job right there by Will Dodds. Just, taking some hits right there and seeing what high school football is all about, the speed and the aggressiveness. So good on him.
Ben, I'm going to go out on a bit of a limb here and say that in the backfield for USJ, wearing number 38, I believe that's Hayden Stutes.
Okay.
The freshman running back. Here's Dodds on the left side. Dodds still on his feet. Dodds working and finally drugged down short of the goal line.
Also,
Hayden Stutes' normal jersey number is 35. The running back in the backfield for USJ is 38. He's listed as Holden Ross, but I believe that's the freshman running back Hayden Stutes, as we'll make a correction here on the
also want to let everybody know
on the roster. Yes, Ben.
George Grant Weaver in there as a lineman there on the looks like right guard.
And again, getting an opportunity here to list these players. If we miss some, our apologies to you. 2nd and goal here from the 3. Dodge, your quarterback. Here's the handoff, right side, nothing there. Stopped short after looks to be maybe about a half-yard loss.
Yeah, just not
the
very
play.
Good rhythm on that play. Looks like there's a little mix-up there as who is supposed to go where, but they'll get it fixed.
Ben Spencer on the carry. Will Dodds continues here at quarterback. Under 7 minutes remaining in the ball game. Third and goal from inside the 5. Here's Dodds. He's going to keep it. Dodds to the left side. Dodds on his feet. Touchdown, Bruins. Will Dodds with the end zone.
And we hope that's the first of many right there for Mr. Dodds.
Ben Spencer on the outside providing a nice block, and Dodds just extending the play to his left and finding the end zone there. And into the game for
Neighbors attempts the extra point.
the PAT is going to be Cohen Neighbors, looking to make it 54-0.
Looks like first team out there for the PAT.
So Brown with the hold.
5:50 remaining in the game.
Perhaps. The clock continues here with 5.5 remaining in the ball game. The Bruins with a score there. Will Dodds on the keeper, the only score for either team in the second half of this ball game. And again, the Bruins looking forward, Ben, to next week, homecoming week at USJ. And it'll be a busy week for everyone, including the seniors, the student body, the faculty, the staff, all the activities, an exciting time. And FACS coming to town.
Yeah, and it's always a big turnout. You know, obviously, homecoming being the name, a lot of alumni return back, and I know they have several years of reunions where they have specific classes that come back and have some camaraderie and tell stories and maybe stretch the truth a little bit about old football games, but it's always good to see the alumni come back.
Here's Cohen Neighbors with the kick. And here come the Vikings out of the shadow of their own end zone, and they'll set up shop offensively in Bruin territory. Pardon me, in their own territory to start this drive at about the 36-yard line. Just under 4 minutes remaining. 1st and 10. Vikings. The Bruins on the road here tonight in Somerville, Tennessee. An impressive showing for this Bruins football team. Here's a pass out of the backfield to Armour. Armour works his way to the right and is driven out of bounds there. Looks like to be Ben number 28, Dax Wagner.
Yeah, great job right there. Little swing pass out to the outside and able to close in and recognize it immediately and give up minimal yards.
A gain of 4.
So credit Jax Wagner with the tackle there. It'll be 2nd down and 6 here for the Vikings.
Looks like Haynes McSwain there on the left end.
A good opportunity for these young Bruins to get in here and get some experience in a high school football game. Here's a pass complete down to the left side.
Paul Rogers in on that tackle.
Carter Sheridan with the catch from Armour, and a gain there of about 4 yards. It'll make it 3rd down and short here for the Vikings.
And I apologize. I don't know who number 70 is. I don't have that on my roster.
After the 4-yard gain, it's 3rd and 2.
3rd down and 2 for the Vikings. 2 backs in the backfield for Armour, your quarterback. Here's the handoff right side coming this way. Stiff arm, still on his feet, and finally brought down. And Jax Wagner again, Ben, with a nice tackle.
Yeah,
Will Dodds over there. And I'm not sure that he got it. 4th and short.
Will Dodds in on defense as well. So.
Yep.
Coming up from the secondary to make a play there was Dodds.
Nope,
and they give him the first there.
Okay.
1st and 10.
Looks like Chris Griffin in there, I believe.
Here's Armour to the left. Armour looking for room, has it. Pass downfield is complete.
See Keegan Schmidt in there, getting some playing time.
Tackle by number 36, Sawyer Hutchinson.
And Sawyer Hutchison with the tackle defensively for the Bruins as we approach 1 minute remaining here in the game. And Ben, you'd love for this Bruins team to keep Fayette Academy out of the end zone here as we near the end of this game. Here's a Armour back to pass, trying to find Scoggins downfield, and that one's incomplete.
Yeah, good job right there defending the pass. Tried to get some pressure on the quarterback there.
2nd and 10. The clock winding down here at Fayette Academy. Both teams shifting personnel in and out here as we close this one out here from Somerville, Tennessee. 3 wide to the right. Here is Armour back to pass. Armour looking across the middle, and that one is intercepted. Intercepted Bruins. Ben will see who it is on this side. It's number 33.
That's Hayes' work. Great job just kind of sitting down in the secondary and playing the zone, reading the quarterback's eyes. Doesn't over-pursue with the quarterback rolling out.
And the Bruins do keep the Vikings out of the end zone there on the final drive of the ball game. And they pitch the shutout here on the road. 55-0. The Bruins win this ball game as the clock winds down here from Fayette Academy. And that is a final. So we'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll have final stats and highlights from this ball game. You see both coaches there embracing at midfield. Coach Wells, Coach Dale Wells for Fayette Academy, Coach Derek Pritchard for USJ. We'll break, and when we come back, highlights, stats, and we wrap it up here from Fayette Academy. This is the BallGame Blitz Sports Network on Worthy Road Studios.
Beauty House Social. Jackson's premier blowout bar and full-service salon and med spa. From lashes and facials to cosmetic injections and lasers, we have it all. Let's be social.
Does shelter insurance cover shiny red cars?
Yeah.
What about purple vans?
Also, yes.
Monster trucks?
What's going on, son?
From shiny red cars to purple minivans, you can count on Shelter's local agents to help you protect what matters most.
At FMY Orthodontics, we believe a beautiful, healthy smile is the key to boosting confidence and enhancing quality of life. Our team of highly skilled and compassionate orthodontic professionals is dedicated to providing personalized care in a welcoming, state-of-the-art environment. Whether you're looking for traditional braces, clear aligners, or other orthodontic solutions, we offer a variety of options to meet your needs. Our goal is to provide the most effective and efficient orthodontic treatment for every patient.
This is how we Friday night.
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 Turn to the experts. Since 1955, Garrett Plumbing and Heating has been the leader in plumbing, heating, and air conditioning service and installation for West Tennessee. A proud supporter of USJ Bruin Athletics, we are your local Carrier Factory authorized dealer. Call Garrett Plumbing and Heating 668-3339 for all of your plumbing, heating, and air needs.
Back here at Fayette Academy, the Bruins winning here 55-0. Coach Derek Pritchard and Coach Plunk there behind him in black with a post-game discussion with the troops after the victory here tonight. Ben Howard, Thomas Pugh here for the post-game coverage here on the BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios. And a nice win, recovering from the close game against Trinity last week and winning here 55-0 as we look, Ben, now at the second half highlights. And we start here defensively with a nice interception for the Bruins.
Yeah, just Paul Rogers doing a great job there in the middle, just looking at the quarterback's eyes and just kind of following him, and does a great job of securing that interception. Great play for that young man.
Then the young freshman quarterback, Will Dodds, on the keeper on the left side, Ben.
Absolutely. Just kind of, sprinting, just trying to race to the outside, basically, and takes it in. And first touchdown for that young man. Hopefully, like I said, first of many.
Nice blocking. Aiden Johnson and Ben Spencer out on that left side on that play. And here another defensive interception.
Work. Yeah, kind of doing the same thing, not over-pursuing with the quarterback, kind of scrambling right there. He holds his ground and just takes it right out of the air. Great job.
2 turnovers for the Bruins defense in this ball game, both coming in the second half and both in the form of interceptions for Hayes Work and Paul Rogers for USJ. We'll take a break. The Bruins win it here 55-0. We'll break and come back, and we will have final stats here from Fayette Academy. This is the BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios. Thank you.
Do you want your smile to say it all?
Yeah, thank you.
At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. And, we offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson, or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care, and let your smile say it all.
An hour ago, Theo airballed the game-winning shot. But at Zaxby's, he's dunking all over these fools. Zax sauce, bang. Tongue torch, boom. Hot honey mustard. My man's putting on a clinic.
Welcome to Dunk City.
And one, baby.
Thanks, baby. Dude. Babe, dude.
Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's. Beat the heat and beat the clock. McCoy's Heating and Air is giving away a free limited-time 12-year parts and labor warranty, absolutely free until September 30th. That's over a decade of peace of mind at no extra cost. Don't sweat it. Call McCoy's today for your free estimate and lock in West Tennessee's best HVAC deal.
Have you ever thought about real estate investments or purchasing a home? Are you tired of dealing with the headaches of managing your real estate portfolio? Cornerstone Realty has you covered. We can advise you on anything real estate related. Your property, our priority. Cornerstone Realty and Property Management.
Whether you're a designer, homeowner, builder, commercial, residential, we're here to help make ideas come to reality. Builder finished products, 10 United Drive in Jackson. Come see us.
At FMY Orthodontics, we believe a beautiful, healthy smile is the key to boosting confidence and enhancing quality of life. Our team of highly skilled and compassionate orthodontic professionals is dedicated to providing personalized care in a welcoming, state-of-the-art environment. Whether you're looking for traditional braces, clear aligners, or other orthodontic solutions, we offer a variety of options to meet your needs. Our goal is to provide the most effective and efficient orthodontic treatment for every patient.
At Dynamics Physical Therapy, we help our clients get back to doing what they love. Dynamics is now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
Hi, I'm Cody Fitz with Fitscapes. Our business's focus is on building your dream yard at your dream home. When designing our backyards, we always like to start with our pool and patio areas first, then we complement that with the landscaping, and we finish with the lawn for all of the outdoor entertaining needs. After installation is complete, we provide annual maintenance for all of your lawn care and landscaping needs. Fitscapes, let's build something beautiful.
At Chuck Hutton Nissan, every vehicle's on the clock because our goal is simple. No car stays on the lot for more than 21 days. That's right, 21 days to find a buyer, make a deal, and move it on down the road. That means larger inventory, more incentives, and faster deals. If it's on the lot, it's going fast because at Chuck Hutton Nissan in Jackson, 21 days is the goal. Come see us at Chuck Hutton Nissan, just off I-40, exit 80 or 82 on Van Drive, Jackson.
Turn to the experts. Since 1955, Garrett Plumbing and Heating has been the leader in plumbing, heating, and air conditioning service and installation for West Tennessee. A proud supporter of USJ Bruin Athletics, we are your local Carrier Factory authorized dealer. Call Garrett Plumbing and Heating 668-3339 for all of your plumbing, heating, and air needs.
We realize you have a busy lifestyle, and at the Bank of Jackson, we're here to help you fulfill all of your financial needs, personal and business loans, mortgages, online banking and bill pay, and so much more. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
12 years and zero worries. That's what you get with McCoy's Heating and Air's limited time 12-year warranty offer. We're so confident in our Daikin systems, we're giving you 12 full years of parts and labor coverage absolutely free until September 30th. McCoy's Heating and Air, where quality meets confidence. Call today for your free proposal.
Let me tell you about the American dream. In 1974, I had $425 to my name. I bought 21 carpet remnants, rented an old lumber shed, and opened Deaton's Rug Barn on East College. I worked long hours with the hope of taking care of my family. I'm so thankful to Jesus who changed my life. He gave me a dream. So in 1985, we opened Deaton's Carpet One on the 45 bypass with a commitment to customer satisfaction. My friends, don't give up on your dream because your dream can come true.
Back here at Fayette Academy, the Bruins winning this ball game by the final score of 55-0, and we'll look here as we wrap up at final stats in this ball game. First downs total for USJ, 14 versus 10 for Fayette Academy. Caden Creech with 113 passing yards on the game, and Fayette Academy with 56 Rushing for USJ, 279 total to 94. The Bruins penalized 5 times for 35 yards versus 2 for 15. Punts, 6 for Fayette Academy and 1 for USJ as Cohen Neighbors gets to punt. And as far as turnovers, it was 2 interceptions for the Bruins defense. Paul Rogers, one of those 2 in the ball game against Fayette Academy, both of those turnovers coming in the second half of play. As far as scoring, we'll handle that for you one more time as we exit here. You had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 total touchdowns in this ball game for the Bruins offensively. 7 of those coming on the ground. Will Dodds providing the final touchdown. This freshman quarterback with a goal line stamper on the left side. Ben Spencer, the sophomore, with 1 touchdown of his own tonight. His second on the season. Drew Davis with 2 touchdowns on the evening, giving him 4 on the year. And Jackson Pugh, the senior, began the game with 3 touchdowns of his own tonight. 55-0, the Bruins win. We remind you as we sign off, next week we're back at Carlock Stadium in Kirkland Field, back at USJ for homecoming as the Bruins welcome FACS. Airtime is 6:20, 6:25, somewhere around there, and we will have the pregame until 7 p.m. here on this network, and we look forward to having you with us then. Until then, God bless and good night, and have a great weekend. This has been USJ Bruin Football, and we say thank you to Paul Schultze, Christopher Reasons, my broadcast partner Ben Howard, all of the pros here at Worthy Road Studio. This is Thomas Pugh signing off. The BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios.
The award-winning BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios. Over 1 million views in 2024. We're where you need to advertise. Subscribe to our Worthy Road Studios YouTube channel and join the over 5,500 subscribers watching local sports, Union University, Bethel College, and USJ. Multi-camera broadcasts, slow motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers. Thanks to our sponsors who make it all possible. BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios, the premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.